Yo, what's good, people? Whether it's an earbud at work and between class, while you're working out, or sitting on your ass, I want to welcome you to the CharlieGtv Podcast. We have a hell of a show lined up here for you today. You know what I mean? It is March 10th, and I mean, it's kind of cold. The weather's kind of weird. It was warmer like 2 days ago, but now it's kind of prick. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, we have a lot to get into today, man. Listen, welcome everybody on YouTube. Remember to like and subscribe. You know your boy dropping every week. You know what I mean? And we getting into it with the we talking about this comedian which had a funny joke, which is ridiculous. We're gonna talk about our top 5 singers. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about best rappers turned actors. We're gonna talk about the city and all types of different things. And you already know Charles has many headlines. But before we get into all of that, I gotta introduce the cool guest that we have on here today. In the city of Detroit, he is one of the best shooters on the basketball court. He was even ranked in his heyday, and he will still go for $20 shot for shot with anybody any day. He is a passionate singer, a savvy gambler, a lover of sports. He's a living encyclopedia on movie knowledge, a devoted stepfather, brother, uncle, and son. I'd like to reintroduce myself. I'd like to be introduced to the podcast, the man with the big hands, Dion.
Hey, what's up, people?
Hey, what's up to the people, man?
What's going on?
This nigga
I
here,
like the
man.
intro.
Yeah.
I like the intro.
I got you.
I like that. I appreciate it.
No doubt. You know what I mean? I'm happy to have you back on, bro. This crazy month that we have here. I've been forgetting. This thing be killing me. So, we start every podcast with a watch this week. You know what I mean? It could be a movie, a TV show, an anime, a YouTube video, an Instagram, a Facebook reel, or if something crazy happens, we could even be story time. So what came across your consciousness this week that you want to relate to the people?
The Jamie Foxx show got me in a chokehold.
The Jamie Foxx show.
Oh man, that's I know everybody like Martin, everybody like Fresh Prince, but Jamie Foxx.
Or the Bernie Mac show.
But Jamie Foxx was the show for me.
Jamie Foxx,
and they just aired it on Netflix. Got me in a chokehold. Chokehold.
You binging that motherfucker
every day. 3 or 4 episodes before I leave the house. Every day. So that's what I've been watching.
Shout out to the Jamie Foxx show. I haven't watched the Jamie Foxx show in years.
That's what's gonna make it more special when you turn it on. Turn the Netflix on and just sit back for a little minute, get you a little piece of something, and enjoy the show.
The funny thing is that I used to watch the hell out of the Jamie Foxx show. You know, I remember the light skinned Benjamin looking nigga. I remember the old black dude who was talking crap. You know what I mean? Of course, Jamie.
Well, his uncle had a gambling problem, with bookies and that. He gambled a lot, so that kind of, hit home.
That hit home.
Minus the bookies.
But
yeah, so
that's funny. Shout out to the Jamie Foxx show, man.
Absolutely.
Jamie Foxx is definitely a very talented man in the black community. We respect. My watch this week. See, I always felt like men as comedians were funnier than women comics. You know what I mean? I know that might be sexist, but that's how I feel about it, right? So now you have a trans woman, which is really a man, being a comedian. You know what I mean? Which is something I never considered. You know what I mean? So, but what if the funniest female comedian could be a man being a woman? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
that's kind of fucked up.
That's still a man.
You're still a man,
though. I get it, but
once again, men coming over to dominate women's sports. You know what I mean?
Joanna Man.
Yeah,
like the movie Joanna Man.
Exactly.
He went over there and went crazy.
Yeah. Now there's tons of female comedians that are real females that'll be like, now y'all giving it up to this funny man-woman thing. I mean, I'm just saying, no, don't cancel me. I'm just saying. So when I was listening to this comedy, I didn't know, I didn't expect where they was going with it, but where they went with it, I was like, I'm gonna let y'all listen to it. Man. It's ridiculous, man. Yeah, and the terminology too was bugging me out, bro. Factory, I'm gonna let him say it.
Factory default vaginas are the divine gateway of life. Our species could not exist without them. I will never take that away from you because I don't want to. And also, there are plenty of things an aftermarket vagina can do that a stock vagina cannot. Like destroy the fabric of Western civilization as we know it. Only my pussy does that. Only my pussy can murder the little baby Jesus before he even has a chance to start an apocalyptic death cult and ruin the world. That's miracle pussy.
No, the ability to
That's tough.
I didn't see that coming. Like, you're right. You a person is the only one that has the ability to do that.
Yeah.
Destroying a goddamn civilization.
Like, for him or her to come out with that is like, that's bold.
That's bold. That's bold. That's bold. That's fucking funny. You know what I mean?
Where do you categorize that at? Like, so is he or she going for the girl crowd or the guy crowd?
I don't know.
Where's the range? Like,
I mean, know.
You kind of like both sides of the fence to that. Like, I don't know. Man.
I don't know how to feel about it. I just know that I think I want trans women comedians to exist. I really want them to exist.
So you want them to exist in the comedy world, or just period? So how would you feel about a trans going to WNBA?
Nah. I'm not physically. I'm not okay with that. You know what I'm saying? But in the more comedic ways, or more, it's more of a mental game. Even though really my opinions on that are also gonna get me canceled, because I mean, they show the intelligence curve. I don't have it here to show it, to bring it up to you.
Okay.
But they show the intelligence curve between men and women. And if I explain it to you, so the intelligence curve is dumb, genius. And women's curve is a little more like a peak in the middle, which means that on average, there's not a lot of super dumb women, but there's not a lot of super smart women. A lot of them mostly equal up around in the middle, that middle categories. I have about average, but on one hand, you could say that because there's less dumb women, but there's also but men operate in the extremes. So you have the men's curve looks more like a half circle, you know what I mean, where it's less concentrated. So you'll have men that are really dumb, surprisingly fucking dumb, like dumber than almost any woman that's walking around. For a dumb dude, but we also have the Albert Einstein, the geniuses. You know what I mean? So so we operate in the extremes. You know what I mean? So that's why I feel like, men have the ability. We have a higher threshold. The curve says that pretty much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
because females tend to peak faster than males. Males peak later.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is like everything they have going on is coming like rapidly, like fast, like bam, like right here, like okay, she's smart now from this age to this age.
Because she has to be to maximize her beauty when she has to have it.
But when guys get their knowledge further on, like okay, now he's more advanced, he's smarter, he this,
exactly,
he that.
Exactly.
It took him a little longer to learn. That's why they say. Well, they don't say, but they be like females are smarter than guys. In a sense, maybe it's just
they are, but they're not at the same. They're on average. What I'll say is this: I feel like on average, females are smarter than guys to a degree, but there are more genius men than genius women.
Okay.
That's the thing. There are more imbecile men than imbecile women, but there's also more genius men than there are genius women. Like, men have changed the world. One man changing the world has happened mad times, bro. Y'all got Cleopatra. And, I'm just saying, like, as far as a woman, like, leading an army, leading an empire, to changing some shit, like, or making a massive invention that changes the, like the whole scale, like inventing the iPhone, or coming out with fucking light as a lightning, or fucking, like, some shit that, like, I'm just saying, there's a reason why the top 10 richest men in the world are self-made. And the top 10 richest women in the world got it from divorce. I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean,
what
y'all got to say about that?
But you also, it's a lot of that stuff is.
What y'all got to say about that?
A lot of that stuff is hidden from us too, though.
What?
As far as like what women really created and what women done to get to that type of power that man has got to.
Not today.
Yeah. I mean,
hidden as in like all right, like Jeff Bezos, Amazon. I was alive before Amazon existed.
Me too.
I was alive before Jeff Bezos made that money. So what I'm saying is that, like, what was stopping a woman from being Jeff Bezos? What was stopping a woman from having that same idea, that same tenacity, that same thing to put it together, that same? What was
the same thing that's stopping a woman from becoming president? That's something you're just not going to see. Like, you don't want to give them that. Hear me out. You don't want to give them that entitlement or that power. That's what hinders females.
Here's what I have to say to that. The difference between those two is that yes, when you're a president, that power is sort of given, but in business, no one gave Jeff Bezos power. He took the market. He innovated. He provided a service that was undeniably better than anyone fucking with him. Yeah. No one gave him no, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm just saying like Tesla. Tesla was started. Tesla was. There's no reason Tesla should be one of the top. Comparing with Honda and all of them, y'all were all there first. Y'all had a 50-year head start on Tesla. Tesla shouldn't be able to start up and compete with y'all at all. But one guy pushing the vision, pushing the thing with a little how the fuck did it do it? Like, are we just gonna say they just gave it to Tesla? No, he came in and innovated and came in and marketed and came in and took that shit. They didn't want to give Tesla a goddamn thing. What I'm saying to women is this. What's stopping y'all from making a business, coming in, providing a better service, working hard at, like I'm saying, men have done it time after time after time after time. And you want to just say, like, what's stopping women, though? What's stopping women? Today in 2024, what's stopping women from the top 10 women being self-made billionaires, not no divorce shit?
Nobody's wants to, you missing the point. Nobody want to see that. Like, so if the lady just a random John Doe lady, she came out with a Tesla idea, and the guy came out with a Tesla idea, he go pitch this to somebody. Who you think they gonna take? The girl or the guy? No matter how phenomenal her pitch is, she's already behind the curve. She's losing going into this battle. You don't think it's been people setback or female setback and created Tesla cars and these type of things?
Well, in that situation, I'm going with the guy. But
that's why.
But the thing is, you don't have to. You don't. It's like, for example, this podcast I'm starting. This podcast, I'm getting views. There's no one coming to give me views. There's no one coming to give me money. There's no one saying, "Oh, let's let him in the podcast world." There's women that have been started this before me, that have more years in the game than me. But why am I moving fast? It's the dedication. You want to say no? Women get way more views online than men.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
So in this podcast game, to me, women should have the total advantage. Like
certain women,
they want to see but where they lack is the behind the scenes work. Yeah. See, I know how much actual work when this y'all see me on camera right now. I know how much work took before the camera, how much work I got to do after the camera, leading up to so I know all of that work, and I know that they don't want to do that work, and that's why they're not gonna make it. That's why I give away all the tools, because they don't. Like, look, statistically, I'm just say this, and I'll leave it alone, because I'll just say this. If you look at the average amount of hours men work in America and the average amount of hours women work in America, men work more hours. Is it crazy to say that men are stronger than women physically and can output more physical work? The statistics say that men work more hours. So instead of always saying it's because no one wants to see a woman succeed, at what point can we say that men just work harder?
We have to.
Men are willing to put in more work to make it a success. Men are willing to work. We work harder. That's why we're more likely to build businesses. That's why we've done it. Y'all want to keep saying this because nothing stopping women today, except that they don't work as hard as us. They don't run as fast as us. They can't push. They're not as intense. They're not as obsessed. They're not. Come on, man. These women, they don't want to, and they don't want to watch the same with the WNBA. There's more women than men, right?
Facts.
So why does the WNBA not have ratings like the NBA? Why does reality TV shows and Keeping Up with the Kardashians get more views than the WNBA?
Because that sport's not entertaining.
No, I'm saying women.
Women. No, let hear me out. The WNBA is not entertaining to catch your eye or my eye, where the NBA is. You got all this flashy stuff going on in the NBA. Females physically can't do those things. You don't see a female taking the ball between the legs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
they might.
You don't see a female windmilling. You see them shoot some couple little jump shots, but how long that's gonna be like, all right, man, that's all you do. You're not seeing all the crazy things that's going on in the NBA versus WNBA. So for attention purposes, it's not catching everybody's attention like the NBA does. So that's one of the reasons why.
For sure, it's not as entertaining. They've said for the longest time that they need to lower the rim in the NBA so they could get some dunking going, so percentages will be more exciting. You don't
see no body to bodies. You look on your phone, any time of the day. Oh my God, look at this body here. Like you're not seeing that in the WNBA. So
shout out Liz Cambridge, fine ass bitch. I talk clown at you.
now they look better.
I clown at you any day.
Now I watch it for that. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm not talking about us. I'm not talking about us. The reason why I brought that question up because of women. It's about women.
Okay.
Forget the men. There are more women than men in the world and in America. So women's ability to add viewership to something is greater than us. So if this is a women league, then how come the reality TV shows? What I'm saying is women y'all don't want to work together. Y'all don't want to work. Men, we like to see men armies work together. We like to see men teams come together. We like to see it come together, the brotherhood. We appreciate that. What y'all appreciate is female drama. Y'all appreciate y'all appreciate Bad Girls Club. Y'all appreciate the Housewives of Atlanta, the drink throwing and shit. That's what y'all go watch. Just admit that y'all much rather watch females be drama filled and go against each other than watch females work together to win a common goal. Because if women watching, that's what women watch. Women watch drama way more than women working together to go achieve something. You know what I mean? And if they do watch that, they want to see what happened in the locker room. They want to see the drama of the WNBA. That's what they would watch. If they showed the little cat fights that happened, that's when women would show up to watch that. I bet money more than the actual fucking game. You know
absolutely,
what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
So like, yeah. And there was a female director one time. She said she had to shut down her company because she said she was in Hollywood. She's a female director. She started a production company, and she said she wanted to hire all women. And that's why men always make this joke like, "Oh, men ain't shit." So why I never built your own women's society? Why I never bought some why I never bought some place and built it up with all women construction workers, all women plumbers, all women, and go build it? So she started a production company and she hired all women in her production company, all women, all 100% women staff. And she said she couldn't get anything done because of the infighting, the drama, So she said
that's why they say females can't live together.
Yeah,
they together 2 weeks next year. That's why, that's why the ratings go up. So, like you said, you answered your question without even knowing you answered it. Like the reason why stuff like WNBA and stuff like that for females don't work because, like you said, there's no drama there. There's nothing there. But if you go watch, like you said, Atlanta Housewives, every episode, somebody pulling their wig off.
But there's something there. Men appreciate hard work, progress.
That's man.
They were this good. They got this good. They had to strive for that. But that's what it takes to succeed. Yeah. So the things we appreciate, the things our male psyche also helps to lead to success. Because when we're building a business, we're not focused on drama. You know what I mean? Or like that emotional stuff. All of that stuff will derail you from the business. So to me, if I'm wondering why a woman hasn't built a singular business, like not a business that partnered with someone else, like how Rihanna did with like still give her credit with the although black girls love the what's the name of the makeup line?
Oh, Mac. I think it's Mac. Is it Mac?
No, Rihanna's makeup line.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking.
And all them girls love this shit, man. I'm mad I'm fucking forgetting the name of it, man. It's like
I'm not really into the makeup thing.
Yeah, but if I said the name, you would know it. Oh man. The people killing me in the
comments.
It ain't
Revlon or nothing like that, is it?
Nah. Rihanna makeup line is like I gotta look it up. Man, Rihanna makeup. What's the name of it? Come on. Fenty. There we go. Fenty.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You've heard of Fenty.
I've heard of Fenty.
You've heard of Fenty.
Yeah, I heard of Fenty.
Rihanna, but she partnered with another company to get the. But as far as like if Fenty was like your own, like I'm talking from the ground up, like your own business. Like Amazon didn't partner with somebody. No, it's Amazon. Like it's Tesla. Like it's its own circle, its own thing.
Amazon came out of nowhere.
You know what I mean? Like
it just took over.
Yeah.
It took over.
Yeah. So did TikTok.
TikTok as well, yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about, and I don't have to guess who started TikTok. I don't have to guess what gender's behind TikTok. I'm not guessing. I know it's a man started. I know it's a man, because how often does an entity, a brand, a business on its own, not piggybacking off Macy's, like on its own, coming in the market and taking over shit? That happens. Women don't do that. I'm just saying, y'all don't do that.
You better quit bashing these people.
I'm coming at you.
Listen, my beautiful black queens, y'all do enough, all right? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what's wrong with this guy right now.
All right, that's all I'm saying. I love y'all woman. I love y'all woman. Yeah, I love y'all. Yeah, I do. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't think enough. I don't think enough credit is given. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, this next question I have for you. I had this question on here from before for somebody, but then I was going to erase it. But then I was like, you know what? I would want to know why because I don't know if you've been in a choir. I know you don't release songs. You know what I mean? But this nigga here likes to sing. I'm gonna tell you right now. This nigga right here enjoys singing. All right.
I do.
I like
I
to
do.
sing too. You know what I mean? And I don't think I sing as good as this nigga. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, I think I could get there. But as of right now today, I ain't there yet. I ain't there yet, King. But so I wanted to ask you is why do you like to sing?
Well, because I enjoy music. I like music. So in the summer when I was younger, I stayed across the street from a church, and they had after school, a summer program there, and I was in the choir there.
Oh, you wasn't
Me
in
and my
the choir?
brothers. And then, like I say, just my mom playing music. My mom boyfriend at the time, he played a lot of music. Just growing up, just listening to different genres of music. Just from going down the street to my cousin's house, they would play jazz there. Go back home, my mom playing Mary J. Blige and Luther Vandross, especially Luther. Just hearing Luther all day. So it was just like music. Just was kind of like an upbringing with me in life. And then, like I say, going to the churches, singing in the choir with the churches. It's just music. Just was everything. It's just
Yeah.
it's a way to life.
Yeah.
Music is good. It's
Yeah.
good for the soul.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And that's why it helps me. Like when I'm at work or with you or whatever, and I'm singing those songs, it just helped me get away from all the BS at
The
times.
stress,
Sometimes
yeah.
you know what I'm saying. Sometimes it takes your mind off what's going
Yeah.
on, and it just kind of helps you through your day.
Yeah.
'Cause songs, the right song can help you through the right. You know what I'm
That
saying?
situation. That's what
Oh
it is.
my God.
It's the truth because vibrations, vibrations and vibes and things like that, and it can affect your mental state 100%. You know what I mean? And how you feel about things. You know what I mean? I was just listening to a song just today, and I was like hearing this rapper say it, and I was just like, "Yeah, I'm feeling like every one of these bars." You know, I feel like every one of these like.
Yeah.
It sometimes makes you feel like at least I ain't alone, right? At least I know somebody else might be
Right.
feeling
Yeah.
this.
I
I'm
depend
saying?
on R&B songs at the breakups or whatever. You be like, damn, I feel that. Like
Hell yeah,
I'm right there with it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So that music is key. Like music is life. It's with everything we do. That's probably where I get it from. And then me just singing, I'm silly. So
yeah,
it's like me doing that is just
yeah.
a form of me being silly. So
Uh huh.
that's why I do it.
And the thing is, I used to get mad at men like Rick Ross and so I'd be like he said I love all my women. You know what I mean? I used to be like, man, that's bullshit, man. You cheating on, you're not loving you, but what are you doing? You know what I mean? You can't love, but now, I'm not gonna say I'm just saying that my belief in a man's ability to love more than one woman has increased. You know what I mean? Because I think that's possible. I think the male brain is possible of doing that. You know
You
what I
finally
mean?
coming around now.
I don't
I
think that.
told you this once before. You never wanted to listen to me. Yeah, now you coming. I wonder why.
No, no reason, no reason at all, no reason at all. But now, I was just finding that I don't know. I don't know. I'm learning a lot. I'm still learning. All right, I'm still technically in my 20s. So I'm still learning. All right, but my next question I had for you was who's your top 5 singers?
Top 5 R&B,
Singers,
like male or female, it could be both.
male or female, but just singers, vocalists in general.
So my favorite top 5 my favorite singer all time is Chris Brown.
Male or woman.
So Chris
Brown.
Brown, Usher,
So you about to pay for the tickets?
absolutely.
Huh?
Chris Brown, Usher. Mm, 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 mm. R. Kelly is 1A and Chris Brown is 1B. So we're gonna just leave it at that.
All right.
Mary J. Blige, I love her. I love her. Anita Baker, I love her too. So those would be like my 2 females. And then Trey Songz, man, I gotta throw him in there. 5 is tough, man. I'm more than 5, but so I would go that's my 5.
All right.
R. Kelly is 1A, Chris Brown is 1B, Usher, Anita, Mary, and Trey Songz.
All right. All right. All right. All right. I respect that. All right. So he loves R&B so much. He had to throw the 1A, 1B.
Yeah, I had to, because R. Kelly's something different.
R. Kelly, listen, I had this debate with somebody else before, and I'm telling him, I put R. Kelly, he's still in my top 5, dog.
Absolutely. He'll never get out of it.
I can say what y'all want about him, you know what I mean? And y'all might be right a lot of times, but when it comes to this R&B thing, if y'all gonna say that he not really damn near the king of the shit for real, you know what I mean? You know, and if you look at Chris Brown and R. Kelly both being up there, how you have them up there, they both have some turbulent things in the public eye. You know what I mean? One of them beat women, one of them pee on women. You know what I mean?
Whoa,
I'm just saying.
Chill.
I'm just saying.
Chill on my guy.
But write the best love songs. You gotta watch these niggas.
Yeah. Trey Songz too. Every city he go to jail.
You right.
But they love him.
You
just see that? I don't know if you've seen it, but you see he just did he went to Baltimore and took the pictures with the ladies.
Yeah.
And let him get personal with him and all that type of stuff. So, you gotta love a guy like that. Man.
Yeah, man. But this at the same time, it's like, it's not easy, dog. These niggas that I see how the women be taking them down, man. The women be taking them down, and it was partly their fault. It's partly their fault. It's always their fault, nigga. No one forced you. No one raped you. No grape. Sorry for you, grape you, whatever. So, but at the same time, you just gotta say no. It's like Cat Williams said, you got to tell him no if he wasn't a party.
Yeah, but you gotta look at it like this: when you in that light, right? Let's just say you R. Kelly, and nobody's never telling you no. You don't know what no mean anymore. Honestly, like I'm not saying what he did was right. Yeah, of course he was wrong. Yeah. I'm saying that. I don't want nobody to misjudge me.
You can't read, and everyone gonna make it happen.
Yeah, but he can't read, but he wrote 10 million songs that you love from artists that you would never know. Like, oh, he wrote that, but he couldn't read. But like I'm saying, he's R. Kelly, so let's just imagine he go to a city. Who's really telling him no? And then he get that one girl or that two girls that they know. So now in his mind, like, you playing. I've been doing this for years. Ain't no way you telling me no. I'm R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Chaos. I'm feeling on your booty. Fuck you mean, no? You know what I'm saying? So, in a sense, it's like they spoil kids. I'm just saying, I'm just being real. Like, you a spoil kid.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, them spoil kids be like, sit down. Sit down. I don't sit down.
Yeah.
Because you nuts. When I'm with mama, I do what the fuck I want to do. Exactly. So, it's like the same concept. You know what I'm saying? By us never being in that limelight, we can't really fully understand. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just... I look at it, outside of the box of things sometimes. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I can't really just box him in because he did those devilish things. But
real quick. Yeah, I know it's not easy though.
It's not. How? Checking in hotels on the alias and all this type of stuff. Like, how? You get to the room, it's 50 girls in there. 40 of them want to have some sex with you. Come on now, man.
Can't deal with that, dog. I can't deal with that. You know what I discovered? And that's why I discovered why certain men, they're smart men. Like, they have a team. The team's job is to insulate them from certain shit. So you can't because I think what I need to do, I need to have an assistant to help with my thing. I need to have an assistant, and it would be better if she was my girlfriend, if not, or something where like a buffer, something to keep me like, because I know what hoes be thinking. If you was a hoe, because I talked to a hoe or two once or twice, just joking, but they see a nigga with the bag and they think, how could I get to him? How could I get in a situation where it's me and him alone in the room? Because once a hoe gets you alone in the room, then she can work her whole magic. You know what I'm saying? Then you're really up for the test. You know what I'm saying? But if you, as a man of influence, can insulate yourself so that no random hoes get to be alone with you in the room, you know what I mean? You subvert a whole lot of temptation, a whole lot. Don't give you. I know. So what I'm saying is like, instead of me thinking that I got the willpower and all of that, instead of me thinking that I'm so great at resisting temptation, I think that my strategy needs to change to not putting myself in the opportunity to be tempted. You know what I mean? Like, don't have an assistant, have someone else here. Don't be there alone with her. Don't do that. Don't like that way. It can't happen as easy. That way, you know what I mean. It diffuses. That way, you don't have the opportunity to be as tempted. You know what I mean? That's why I can't wait to have more than one people on the pod.
That's tough though. You know how hard that is. Like, you can count on your hand because you order guy. You can count on your hand how many people have done that and successfully stayed in that way. Like, okay, we're gonna just throw a name out there, LeBron James.
Yeah,
He's a guy that's never been in the media for those things.
He's my very next topic.
Okay, go ahead.
Very
Go
next
ahead.
topic.
Don't let me steal the shine.
Nah. You on point. You on point with it. So, Antonio Brown shades LeBron after he just mad at these hosts on him. But I see LeBron here. Number one, he's keeping his legs crossed for a reason because it creates more distance. Like you can't be as close to someone with their legs like that as it was if his legs was down. I mean, that's number one. So he's trying to create some physical uncomfortability with them getting that close. It's not working, right?
And one of those lady is the lady that owned the Lakers.
You lying.
She right here to your right. She owns the Lakers. She owns the Lakers. That's his boss.
There's not much you could.
Yeah.
Now your
then
boss.
the lady to the left is I can't remember, but she's somebody too. So
Yeah.
it's not like
These
are just
random
groupies.
hoes. Nah.
This is a billionaire.
Yeah.
So
a billionaire like
yeah. Antonio Brown
getting no touchy on LeBron.
Antonio Brown was talking about what he got going. There are billionaires next to this man. That is his boss next to him. So Antonio Brown is looking for something.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that makes us even more
Jerry.
sinister.
I think her name is Jerry Buss or whatever her name is. But that's
her. I know. That's
who owned the Lakers.
That's
on
her?
the right, the blonde. Now
So-
the lady to the left is I forgot who she is, but she's somebody as
Oh
well.
yeah, Jeannie Buss.
Yeah, that's who owned the Lakers.
I've heard skipping Shannon say her name so many times.
She owned the Lakers.
Yeah, that's the family. So what I don't understand though is like, yeah, this makes so many hoes mad because I'm mad at LeBron because these are the only type of women that can get to LeBron this close.
Yeah,
Is girls on that level. Ain't no random hoes just sitting next to LeBron.
That's his boss. That's who cuts his check.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so what are you looking for, Antonio? You finding things.
Because I'm thinking,
searching.
Because in LeBron's whole career, you ain't never seen nothing like
None
this.
None of that.
So, but look at this footage, bro.
You look at it different now that I done broke it down.
Yeah,
to you,
but still, look at it though. I don't give a look at it. Look, my bad. Look at it. They all on. No audio, but look, what?
That's his boss, though.
What?
I mean, not saying he can't sleep with his boss, but
You
I
see
doubt
him
it.
having a movie show. You see
Yeah,
him trying to
yeah.
you see him trying his best. They like it's like he said happily married. I know he ain't say that, but like dog, like look, like
Yeah.
he's
And
trying
then
his
the
best.
media blows it all the way up.
Nah, bro, there's no need for that screenshot. You over there laying your head.
That is the
You
reason why I
always wanted
say.
to lay on LeBron's shoulder, Jeannie Buss. You always wanted that. You trying
I
to
mean,
get your little
that's
feels.
LeBron. That's
you
like
want that.
that's the closest thing to the big guy. You know what I'm saying? So to do that, it's like, all right, I'm laying on LeBron James. You know what I'm saying?
It's LeBron James.
It's my husband. I come home, your husband, man. No, how was LeBron James' shoulder?
Yeah, how was the shoulder? Oh my god!
So it's. I mean,
that's terrible. Look at this next shot. Look at this next shot.
yeah, that's the He Got Game movie. That's when Ray Allen went to the school. Remember he went to the college.
I remember them big titty bitches.
That's the two girls of He Got Game.
Yeah,
So,
bro.
The
internet is terrible.
It's undefeated. Move Ray Allen here and put his body there. That's crazy,
bro. That's undefeated.
Undefeated. But that's definitely He Got Game. And Antonio Brown, you need to go find something else to do. Leave my man's alone, man.
Therapy, dog.
But that's perfect though. Blonde and brunette. Perfect.
I'm telling
perfect
you.
Hair.
Perfect hair.
Perfect. How do you go find that so perfect? You know what I'm saying?
The internet is undefeated. Dog,
Can't beat it. Can't beat
I'm
it.
telling you, man.
Can't beat it.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. I just wanted to say, LeBron, stay strong. Even when them bitches is billionaires, don't let them get you.
Don't let them get you, bro. You
Don't
got
let
that
'em
beautiful
get
wife
you.
at home. Just go home.
Yeah,
Just go home,
man.
Even though he has the other girl,
Mm-hmm.
but you will never know.
You think so?
Oh, come on, man.
Think he's cheated?
Think.
But he's that his vet game and his non-disclosure game is top notch.
Man, what?
You think LeBron just has the most top notch vetting team? Like he got 3 niggas. Listen, so you got to look at the background. You got to get her to sign this. You got to sign this.
88s
sure
is getting signed. Am I saying that right? 88.
Yeah.
88s are getting signed.
Yeah.
Absolutely. This is for the closure.
NDA, non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah, NDAs is getting signed.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Before you do anything,
no cell phones,
no
check
cell
for
phones,
wires, and all of that.
Don't come checking under your name.
Yeah,
none of these
none of
things.
no.
Condoms.
Everything.
Oh my God, that's LeBron.
Well, my thing is this: if I got to go through, but I probably would have to have a system set up already with niggas that know what to do, and then just pick the girl to enter into the
So
system.
you don't think he ever cheated? 22, 23 years of NBA perfection. He's never cheated.
And he got into this bitch when he was young.
18. So I've been doing this for 20-something
18?
years. And you think I've never stepped out once?
My brain wasn't fully formed until I was like 7 years in the league.
Yeah,
At 25.
by this time, I'm 3 kids in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, LeBron with his wife, she's been with him since high school. Where's she going? She's not going to find another LeBron.
Where you going?
Where you going? You're not finding another me.
You're not.
Just realistically, like, I opened so many doors for you.
You're going to downgrade. That's what you're going to do.
You see, like, well, Lala, she's never took Carmelo Anthony's name off of that. She's never even finalized the divorce. She can't, because she'll never find another him.
You never will. He can find a girl that look as good as Lala.
Yeah, but you can't find another Carmelo Anthony.
No.
Nobody's going to take you in at 40. So she's 40. She's beautiful. I love her. One of my favorite females ever. Yeah. I love Lala.
Oh, believe me, especially watching her on The Shot and a couple other things.
I love Lala. But
it's
realistically,
great.
she knows, like, I can't get rid of this last name. It opens too many doors for my life. I could never. So yeah, me and him not together, but I'm still his wife.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm still was married to that man.
That's the amount of value that the man can add. I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
There's not many that go the other way.
They don't. You can leave a female and still do great.
Exactly. But it also
a female can't leave a man and do great, though. You're right.
It's harder, especially with the amount of time. Depends on the time, because that's why it's father time and it's mother nature. See, a woman's nature, when she's born with value. Men have to get it with time.
Yeah.
Our greatness lasts longer. A woman, you're gonna be great from 16 to, like, I'll give you 32. Men, we gonna be lit from the moment. See, with men is different. The starting point is different with men. Some men get their vision for their future and their vision of who they want to be earlier, and therefore can manifest more of their potential. Like me. I'm mad that I only broke my neck at 26, 20. Who knows if I'd have just broke my neck at fucking 20 or 19. You know what I mean? Who knows what I would have been, but I didn't fucking wake up until 26. You know what I mean? So some men don't wake up till 30. They don't wake up till 25. But once they wake up, decide who they want to be, push towards it. Jordan Peterson said this: men have a fucking lifetime to figure it out.
Yeah.
If a man don't do shit, but stays alive, hits 30, hits his head, discovers how to use his talent who he wants to be, manifests at 30, at 35, the next 5, 6 years, at 36, he could be that nigga. Are you kidding me? And hit all the hoes, have all the bread, be a full black bachelor, top of his game at 36. A woman at 36, dog, you don't got the time. It's a wrap. You can have as much money as you want as a woman. That's not going to help you get a man, because a man don't care about your money.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? If anything, we don't, like, you know, and you're not going to respect us if you're not having as money. Like women become victims of their success. I'm going to stop coming at women. I don't know how this happened again. I'm just saying, women become victims. It just is what it is. I feel sad because the minor state of women, they don't realize it. If you love women and you want women to be happy, then you can't like feminism, because feminism, which is what is happening today, has led to women being the least happy that they've ever been. Women today are the most free, with the most college degrees, to start the most businesses. But look at female happiness. Look at how many women are in therapy, how many women are taking antidepressant pills, how many women are getting divorced, how many women are childless. Any statistic that you would look to measure female happiness, look at it today, 2024, and look at it in the 1960s, 1970s. How many women were married with kids? How many women were in therapy? How many women were antidepressants? So to me, I want women to be happy. And this thing is not making them happy for real.
Is it because of the internet, you would say? The social media, I'm going to say. Is it that? Because in 1960, there wasn't no social media.
That's part of it.
So, it's like, I seen this one clip, right before I got with you. And it was a guy. He walked up to her. He like, so how much money does a man has to make for you to be with him? You know what she said?
What?
$2 million a month.
A month?
So he said a month. So he went into he said a month. So he say, what do you bring to the table that sets you aside from the next female? You know what she said?
What?
Good coochie. And sometimes I cook. I can go find that anywhere, sweetheart. If I make $2 million a fucking month. I wouldn't. I assure you, because the girl. I'm not saying she was an ugly girl. She wasn't the best looking girl.
Yeah.
But for you to sit here and say you need a guy to financially make $2 million a month to take care of you and be with you, you'll be by yourself in an apartment somewhere.
By yourself. By yourself.
For life.
You know what makes it feel like they need that? Social media.
Social media.
Social media.
Social media.
Because because comparison is the death of happiness. You know what I mean? You think that you think you need all of this stuff, but you don't know what that man's like. Like me right now to a woman, I'm not the best. There's men that are gonna be more available than me, to give you more attention than me. You know what I mean? May even have more money to give you, because they don't have a whole thing that they're trying to fund or whatever. They give you more money. They can take you on more dates. You know what I mean? So there's men that could be a straight better man to a woman than I can right now, because of all the shit that I'm focused on. And it's the same thing with that $2 million nigga until he's established. Like, he has shit that he's running, shit that he's doing. He doesn't have time to be, remember, what's your favorite color, what's this and that and everything. Like, he's with you, but I just don't think women know what it's like to be with a man like that.
Yeah, but I also got to piggyback on if a guy chooses to be with a girl, like just say he make this is my girl, I feel like those little things he should be invested in. You know, like far as colors, what she like, what she don't like. But hold on, but I get what you're saying. If he's laying down foundation of taking care of his business and establishing his brand or whatever he has going on, yeah, certain things he doesn't have time for.
Yeah.
But the little things.
You're
still
right.
count
You're
for,
right. No. I'm not saying that. It's just because of the stage of the level that I'm at right now.
Yeah.
I'm in the building stage. The phase that I'm in right now isn't real good for relationships.
Right.
But 5 years from now, you know what I mean? When I'm not buying every little piece of equipment and funding every little thing, it didn't just start that, it didn't just doing it, just get the house, just trying to just when I have a little more established, I'll have a little more time to be able to be a better partner to somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean? But $2 million, that's crazy.
That's great. But so in the process of you doing that, if you did find someone, she should be like, okay, I understand his vision. He's trying to build generational wealth for whether we can see children or not. You know what I'm saying? So she should be sitting back like, I see what he's doing. I'm gonna ride him on out because I know at the end of the day where he's going with this. Instead of just sitting back like, oh fuck that, you ain't got time, man. That's bullshit. No, it ain't. Because what if I get with you and you be like, look, man, I'm busy running my business doing this. I gotta sit back and be like, okay, I understand what you're doing.
Exactly.
You're building. When you got time, so don't flip on me if I'm busy out building Charlie G.
Exactly.
You selfish. Okay, you know what? You going about your little time and let me figure me out.
Exactly.
And I get with something else later.
And at the same time, I realized that the sacrifice is being made here. Like, I can't do it all. I can't have it all. I want it all. Like, for example, it's like, all right, I don't know what it calls it. I can't wait to get into it. Purely on the business. You want to focus on the business. You want to build the business up, right? You want a family. You want kids. I want kids. I'm about to turn 30. Every year I take to have kids, even though I don't have a biological clock like females, still like I want to be an active dad. I want to be young enough to run around with them. I want to be in their lives for as long as I can. And every year I take to have kids is a year that I don't get to be in their lives on the back end. You know what I mean? I don't get to see the grandkids. I don't get to. So I want to be a grandfather. I want to. And every year I take before I start that family delays those other stages of life later on. But at the same time, I have to build this business. I have to build this brand. And having a kid right now would be detrimental to that. You know what I mean? So even before you have a kid, you got to have a woman, right? So right now, if a woman get with me right now, like you said, she would have to believe in the vision and stuff. And because of that, I would trust her love more. I would trust her affection more now if I met her today, right now, as opposed to 2 years from now. Oh, yeah, once I'm built up and I'm getting hundreds of thousands of views every month, got a better car, house, this, that. Oh, I'm sure you love me now, but do I trust your love as much? Do I trust you as much? Do I trust your affection as much? You know what I mean? As much as I would have if you were with me in that Honda. if you were with me and now, you know what I mean? Because so it's like you, and then it's like I don't know. It's just like you want a good woman. You want a woman that you love and trust. But the better you become as a man before you meet her, the less you're gonna trust that love. The more you feel like she might be here for other reasons.
Right.
You know what I mean? And at the same time, you can't focus on finding love before you blow up because you're trying to blow up. At the same time, you can't be too old as a father, but you can't be too young as a father. You gotta be a step. So it's like you can't have it all, dog.
So
you kind of can't have it all.
Ideally, what's too old of a father?
To me, never. You know what I mean? But
because look at it like this. Okay, so I'm 34, right?
Yeah.
I have no biological children.
Yeah.
But I've had kids.
Yeah.
But so in 20 years, I'll be 50. Let's just say I have a kid in next
like
year.
George Clooney.
Yeah.
54. Fucking Scarface.
No. I'm saying I have a kid at 35.
Yeah.
So in 20 years, I'll be 55, right?
Yeah.
I'll still be able to be that same grandfather because in 20 years, let's just say he had a kid at 22.
Mhm.
I'm 57. I'm still fairly there.
Active,
I'm not
yeah.
really that. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
older.
but
I'm not on a cane and
Yeah.
breathing
You're
ventilators
active.
and all this.
You're so
I'm
active.
still there. So
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, too old is like what you want. I'm having a kid at 50. And then yeah, okay, yeah, I get it. Like I'll be 70 as a grandfather, but no, but 30, 35 ish. Like you say, because you establish, you got your own. You put yourself in a position where you're able financially to take care of that children and the mother.
But even then, but like I said, it's like then trusting the relationship with the mother, vetting the mother. The mother's gonna be there for the right reasons. The woman's there for the right, as opposed to like she's there because you're Charlie G. I don't want you here because I'm Charlie G.
Yeah, I mean, man,
You know what I mean?
that's a crap roll.
That's what I'm saying.
That's just rolling the dice. That's what
I'm saying.
anything. You think every person who had their baby, like, oh, you didn't think that was this my right baby mama right here. This the one.
I was saying.
Did it turn out to be like, oh, I can't stand this motherfucker, or she can't stand this motherfucker? So in the beginning, you really don't know until it happens. It's like
hard.
How do you sit back? It's no blueprint to be like, oh, I'm gonna pick this baby mama, or I'm gonna pick this girl.
Part of me be like, I'm just like, man, I was just like, man, the best I could hope for is just a good roster of baby mamas, probably. I don't know if I'm gonna get a good wife. I don't know if
because it's a hard thing to figure out. A wife, man,
getting a good baby mama. I just feel way more because you can't certain things. I'm a control freak, as he's called me.
Oh, you definitely are.
And I understand that with love is one of the things you can't control. So much as I can plan on my business, plan my attack, plan my month, I can't really plan my love life like that, like as far as like the big things, because I can't control who. But I feel like I said that to say I feel way more in control to pick a good baby mama than to pick a good wife. Because I think picking a good baby mama is easier than picking a good wife.
How can you sit here and say you could pick a good baby mama? That what you gonna pick her because she's good financially?
Nah.
So what's a good baby mama? Explain this to me, sir.
Try to be cool. All right. What's a good baby mama? Now, mind you, you're picking her not to be your wife. So you're not worried about her necessarily never cheating on you. You're not really worried about that. What you're worried about is...
Huh?
Huh?
You're not worried about cheating on you.
She's not your wife.
So she had this child, and then grows up with this child, and the next she has 17 guys coming in around your child. How do you feel about that?
I understand that.
So it's like you saying pick a good baby mama. That's hard because at one point you loved that girl, or you had some type of feelings for that girl.
Yeah, for sure.
So now you sitting here. Let's just say you get a daughter. You don't want a lot of men around your daughter.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
you gotta pick a good baby mama.
How do you pick a good baby mama though? You don't think everybody that got a baby mama pick like, oh, this the one? You don't think that?
That's a good. Look. I'm just saying, like, really, the women I like the most are the ones who let me have the most control. Right now, how I feel about it right now, the women that let me have the most control over the situation are the women that I like the most.
There you go.
All right, because let me tell you something. I'm a organize the situation so that the kid have the best outcome, so the kid has the best influences around him, so that the finances is running as best as possible, as efficient as possible, so that people are broadening their horizons. And like, I'm just saying, the woman that lets me have the most control are the woman that. So to me, all right. So if you're trying to have, like, when I say baby mamas, is like, because to me, I don't know why courts just don't give dads the custody, man. Statistically, we winning over single mothers, man.
Yeah, but it's hard.
We winning.
It's hard. You have to come into the system perfect, and her record has to be just
ugly, and that wouldn't be the so. But like, listen, if you know I'm a capable father and you know I love my kids, it's like I wonder how Nick Cannon and them. I wonder how you do it with 10 kids, these baby. How did you do? Because
He's
they picked the right baby mama.
He's worth $50 million.
More money. So that's what I'm saying.
It's easy.
So I'm saying, if I focus on the business and I build up too much, I can't find a good wife. But if I focus on the business, I'll have money. Maybe I can find the right baby mama, like how Nick Cannon them doing. They're not out finding wives. They're trying to find the right baby mama. The right baby mama that will give them enough control, enough stability mentally, enough access to the kid.
Nick Cannon's got a terrible pullout game.
He
ain't finding a right baby mama. He had a wife. He was married to Mariah.
Yeah, but Mariah's a fucking nightmare mentally. I already know.
How do you know this?
Because in the music industry, in the entertainment industry, Mariah is known to be a diva. As in, like, certain demands, little difficult, like certain, you know what a diva, you know what I mean? Like, so in a relationship, she doesn't strike me as, does diva and submissive match up to you?
No.
Does letting an argument go or taking care of your husband, does diva and wife sound like two things that are going to be good together? And she
probably came into the table like, look, man, I'm Mariah. You
exactly.
Like,
so there's no way she was giving him the submission and the respect.
Like, I play We Belong Together, make more money than anything you ever did.
Exactly. What you gonna play Gigolo, nigga? If you don't get the fuck out of here.
If you gonna go to Drumline and go about your motherfucking business, you know, so
what?
But he came into the situation as a dominant man, probably too, as well.
Listen, I'm Nick Cannon.
He has value.
He does. He's a millionaire.
And I feel like he's a dominant man. I don't feel like he's one of those like, oh, like, go ahead, back. Like a simp. Like, you go ahead.
Although
baby.
I ain't gonna lie, in the beginning of that Mariah relationship, I did feel a little more like that because Nick Cannon had this, and I feel for him because I know I can relate. He had this air of like the black community felt like he was corny or something like that. He didn't have like no edge to him. Like, I don't know how to put it. Like, it's the same way how some people feel about Michael B. Jordan. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, he's soft.
Yeah.
Like,
you could be attractive. You could be successful.
To be
you could
over.
be all of that. Yeah. But the same way how they feel about Michael B. Jordan, the same way how they might have felt about Nick Cannon starting off, the same way how they might have felt about Will Smith starting off. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
good points.
You know what I mean?
I like where you go with those.
Yeah. So you could be a strong guy, a tall guy, physically built guy, making money, but still we could sense. You know what I mean? You could sense that you might be a little easier to roll. You can sense that. You can sense that.
You didn't get that with like. I'm gonna just throw some references out. You might. I mean, you know, like you didn't get that with the J.R. Smiths, the Lance Stevensons, when they was dating all these celebrities.
Yeah.
They like, man, these guys was, you know, wow.
That was
but they like, you know, I'm from the hood, baby.
Yeah.
Where you go to the other guy, they like, I'm from charter school, baby. So I get what you're saying, you know, in that sense. You know,
like when I had said this to one girl, she understand what I was saying, but I know what I'm saying. Like, I always say, this is husband dick, not community dick, and the reason why I say that is because this the dick that trick you. Like, you fuck with me, you end up fucking with me. You gonna want me to be your husband. That's the thing. And then there's other dicks that's like, this is a fun dick. You having fun with this dick. This is community dick. You fucked them. Your girlfriend fucked them. This one fucked them. You know what I mean? This is a dick that is fun. Fun for you don't necessarily not want this guy to be your husband. You know what I mean? So there's community dick and husband dick. You know what I mean? Like, there's guys that you know, there's many things that they have to offer the world. You know what I mean? But maybe this dick is at the top of the list. You know? I got many things to offer the world, but
that's tough.
But
this
right here, this been working all.
I'm put this motherfucker poll up in you one good time.
I would say right there, them niggas that lead with the pick. You know what I mean? Like I said, this is different. This is different. It's different bag. Everyone.
So you saying your husband?
Huh?
Your husband?
They feel that way. They want me to be. They want me to be that man. I'm saying no. I'm saying not they. I'm just saying. I'm gonna stop. They don't want to listen to this. Right? How many? I'm gonna be in court. I'm gonna get shot. Listen, 54 minutes in, ain't nobody listening. And I ain't gonna post this clip neither. You know how many clips I get in the cut? You know how many clips?
You gotta let this one go. You gotta let this one go.
You know how many clips
when he's saying they, he's saying past relationships. He's not saying they like he have a fluid of females or anything like that.
I don't. That's not.
Charlie G is a great brand. He's a wholesome guy.
I'm telling you, I am not a ladies' man. No one that knows me in my life feels like I'm a ladies' man. No,
I definitely don't.
I don't. But I haven't been. I don't got the clothes. I don't got the car. I don't got the. I don't got.
You always talk about these clothes and cars. Clothes and cars don't mean nothing, brother. That don't mean a damn thing.
You're right about that.
That don't mean nothing.
I'm just not.
You know, I know guys that can't dress at all. That hit 2,000 girls. So fuck that mean. I know guys that catch lifts to where they going. So that don't mean nothing.
So let me ask you, what have you heard about AI, and what do you think about AI?
It's crazy because the whole AI thing, like so far as like just you was kind of like one of the first guys that like really put me hip to the AI, and from what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing and what's going on in the world is really like the new now. Like it's like it's in the basketball, sports betting world. It's in it's in music. They writing verses and albums with AI. It's like it's crazy how you showed me something, and in a matter of seconds, it's just evolving. Like it's just taking over. It's like you better get hip, or you're gonna be lost. And it's like I haven't fully got a grip to it or what's going on with it. I do my research here and there on it because I'm not like into that realm of it yet. But AI's here. It's real. It's serious. It's serious. It's like you better start doing your research on it.
You do need to. That's
or it's gonna be real bad for you. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. I was saying it's the emerging markets. Like I was saying this on the pod. Like so, we had the .com era when everyone was like, "What's an @ symbol? What's a .com? What's an email? What's this?" When the internet was just starting in the '90s. You could have survived without being on the internet at the time, without having an email, and been fine. You could have survived that era and not interacted with the .coms and shit happening, and still survived and lived a normal life. That's cool. Then you had the social media era, Facebook, all of this popping, all the social. There's people that, oh, by the way, with the .com, there's people that adopted, got into it, learned what it was early. They're millionaires, multi-billionaires, whatever. Now you got social media. Social media came out 2007, 2006, 8, whatever. YouTube came out 2006, 7, 8, around that same time. What's social media? What's MySpace? What's this? What's the? Some people didn't get on social media. Some people got on social media and made millions of dollars from it, right? Then you got the crypto emerging market. What's crypto? What's a blockchain? What's a this or that? What's a Bitcoin? What's a this or that? The people that got into it early, millionaires. Everyone else, you come later, you get what you can get, right? Now we got AI. Except the difference between these other ones is that, like I said, you could have not been on social media and still survived, made mad money. You could have not bought any crypto, still survived, made mad money. This AI shit, you are going to interact with AI, whether you want to or not. You're not going to live life on planet Earth in a modern society, civilization, without interacting with, whether it's through social media, it's going to come for you, whether through your banking is using AI, literal, the NYC government trying to use AI in the NYC government, through the AI in the phone editing things. AI is coming in. You name the industry, between controlling the robots or robotics, between having AI cars, self-driving systems, between having AI controlled traffic control, the red light and green light, AI can control that more efficiently, monitoring all the camera systems around the city. But like I'm supposed to have one guy look at all these screens. You can have AI really monitoring all the screens 100% and really making the right decision. So AI, you're not going to exist without interacting with AI. You're just not. So you might have ducked the other ones. You ain't ducking AI. You ain't ducking AI. AI is coming for almost every industry in my mind. You know what I mean? Like,
and really taking over.
Yeah.
Literally.
Grocery stores, they have an AI track you self-checkout. Believe me, they're going to catch you stealing too. Believe me, AI is going to have all that built in the AI. Believe that. You know, AI is coming for almost every job. They released the Drake album. They had a whole lawsuit because of the Drake album released by AI. You know what I mean?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, to say that AI can't just impersonate artists to it. If you own your likeness, you still own your likeness. Even if the AI tries to be you, they can't do that. You know what I mean? But I listened to that Drake album, and I've listened to almost every Drake album ever released. And that AI Drake album, let me tell you something, it's kind of fire. I'm sorry. And if I was Drake, I would have been panicking in my mansion in Toronto. I'd have been like, dog, I can't come up with bars like that. How the fuck? And if I was Drake's ghostwriter, I would also be panicking. Because I'm like, dog, this AI came up with a whole album for Drake. I'm Drake's ghostwriter. My job is finished, nigga. What the fuck you need me for? Exactly. He could just generate fucking verses and shit all the done. Like, and then how can you trust an artist now? Now, before at least his ghostwriter would leak, because it was a real person.
Now, if an artist has a ghostwriter, you'll never fucking know.
Yeah. Yeah.
How the AI not gonna snitch? The AI
Yeah.
not gonna Quentin Miller me on Instagram? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'll never know. So now, whoever's not artistry is like at a like literally everything. Like if you painting something, you can say AI painted or you painted it. How how we gonna know?
Yeah. As I'm saying, like I said, like when you first brought this to my attention, you know, I kind of like blew it off. But then it's like just interacting around in the world. It's like AI's literally everywhere, from commercials, from like you say, just living. You waking up, something is dealing with AI. No matter if you blind to it or not, it's here.
Let me tell you what's coming this year. The heaviest player, one of the heaviest, not really the heaviest player, but the heaviest player in technology, hasn't adopted AI yet. And all the rumors in the technology world say this is the year where they plan to fully unveil it. And that person is Apple. Apple still got a shitty Siri. We ain't heard Apple make no moves with AI yet. They're about to. Because everywhere else uses AI, the calculations that make AI run happen on some website, some server somewhere. Apple loves security. So when Apple's coming with their AI, apparently what's gonna happen is they're giving you an AI. Like all that AI is going to exist on your iPhone. Like only on your iPhone. Like it's not computing, it's not using so that is your AI that's gonna learn you. It's gonna be tailored to you. It's gonna go from your iPhone to your next iPhone, take all your data. You're gonna be able to like they're making an AI that's like local, like not connected to the world, but still connected to it. It can search things up, but like to make your own personal AI. Whereas in like if you use an AI Google Assistant, you're all using the same AI. Like everyone that has a Google phone that has that AI shit in there, y'all all using the same AI. Apple's like, no, you're using this AI. Y'all all started with the same AI, but then that AI learned you. That AI is your AI.
Yeah, tailored
Yeah,
only to you.
it's tailored to you. So Apple's AI is gonna be different. And when Apple drops AI, if you think it's a wrap now, nigga, when Apple drops AI this year, that's why I say buy Apple stock. Buy Apple stock, buy Nvidia stock, buy these stocks that look up TSMC, people that make the chips for the AI shit. When I tell you AI is coming in a way where like it's scary, dog.
It's hitting you like COVID.
It's coming.
It's hitting you fast, and it's here. It's here to stay. It's not going
And think
anywhere.
about this. No, it's going somewhere. Think about this.
I'm talking about far as like
Yeah, that's not like
coming and leaving. It's here to
it's
stay.
not because every AI image you've ever seen, every clip that this thing edits, just know this is as worse as it's ever going to be. AI keeps learning, it keeps getting better. Since I've been using this tool, I only started in December, and it's already come out with another version of it. You know, another updated version, because the AI learns from experience. It keeps learning. Y'all can't imagine how fast it's going to take over shit. Y'all can't imagine. AI don't sleep. AI don't need rest. AI don't need off days. AI don't have kids. AI don't get a sore foot. AI don't get sick. AI is constantly learning and updating.
Say a true think tank.
Yeah, like it's not tired. It's not asking for days off. Don't need PTO. I'm telling you that the speed with which AI is going to progress and keep progressing. Like they showed a video just from this year, last year. You ever seen that Will Smith shit? I don't know if you've seen it. Will Smith eating spaghetti. It was an AI generated video, and it looked odd, like it was fucked up. And look at the AI generated video today, bro. I want to just show it to you for a second. I want to pull it up on screen. We'll pull it up. We'll go to YouTube. And then I'm gonna show you a Sora AI generated. You know what I want? I want a generated video. Up, generated videos. Look at this. Look at one of these images. Nah, I want a city. I want a city. Come on, give me the city. And I want you to know that the people in these images are fake. The background is fake. Like literally everything in this image does not exist.
But
The only thing this is like completely not this commercial, but
yeah,
everything.
that's Brady. I hope that's real.
Yeah, yeah. But they're gonna have deep fakes soon. Believe me. Well, hang on. See that clip? That's not real. all of these clips, that turtle not real. I wish there wasn't no commentary. That's not obviously that, but that's AI animation. But that's not someone really animating something. But hang on, I want them to show the real images. Yo, they have images of people in fucking in cities and shit like this. This ain't real. That ain't real. You know what I mean? They got like this video that looks like it might be real. It's not real. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? How they have these things here. You know what I mean? You can see there be little fuck ups in the video that they point out where you can see
little defects.
Little defects. But bro, like look, that's not real. That's not a real man. Not real. Not real. She's not real. Hands not real. No, that's not a real lady. That's not real. You understand what I'm saying?
Can't tell.
That's like you type in old lady baking cake, and she's not real. None of this is real. You see the hands, still works on the hands, is a little fucked up. So they're pointing out where it's fucked up at. But that's not real. Those birds aren't real. That's not real. That's not real. None of that's real. Me, but it's a drone pilot. Me as a drone pilot. Now you can see it's talking about the waves are going the opposite way to point out what's real. But me as a drone pilot, why you need to hire me as a drone pilot when you could just use AI drone of Detroit, this, that, something, and then it might pull up something that's not real, but to the naked eye, to the person just watching, you know what I mean?
It worked.
It looked real.
Yeah, it worked.
So these images, when I was seeing this, I was just like, dog, we head into a crazy time with AI. I just wanted to give it simple. I'm saying AI, I advise you investigate it. Figure out a way. Me as a production company, I'm trying to figure out every way I can implement AI into my business model. Like I need videos with AI, I need photo editing with AI generated shit because number one, it saves me money. I don't have to hire a video editor because I got AI editing my videos. You know what I mean? I don't have to hire a sound guy. I have an AI thing that'll like optimize my sound, my audio thing. You know what I mean? Like using AI will help you save money and produce more content. Like even the thing I use as a social media manager, it's not an AI, but it's almost a similar technology. You know what I mean? Because to have everything scheduled out the program, know when to drop it, know when I tell you to drop it all, like it's disseminating the content for me. So I have the AI giving me the clips. I have this other program that's scheduling it out and to drop it all month and shit. I'm dropping it. You know what I mean? So using this technology, it's important. Like I don't know. I'm saying this AI is a motherfucker, dog. And I'm scared of it, to be honest with you. Part of me is scared as fuck of it. Like, a part of me wants to be like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger and John Connor. Like, we got to destroy it. We got to destroy Skynet. We got to fucking take it down. You know what I mean? But part of me is like, dog, you can't stop this shit. This shit is so inevitable. It's so powerful. Like, and another thing, what scares me the most, even more than AI, Elon Musk has this brain chip thing going. And for the first time, he's injected it into humans. And there's been humans now with an update. This is a fact that still bugs my mind now. You see this mouse moving around a computer? So there's people with brain chips. Their brain chips enable them to do this exact thing right here. Move a mouse around on a computer and click. They can do that with their brain because of a brain chip. That exists, like real humans in 2024 exist at this exact moment that can move around a cursor and click on a keyboard because of a brain insert, because of a brain chip.
That's deep there. I ain't know nothing about that.
That exists at this exact moment. Now, what happens when they put AI on that chip? When you see the Matrix, I know Kung Fu, nigga. You can't see the future. You see this shit. You trying to compete against. You was worried about him being smart. You was worried about him being Asian, being a valedictorian. Now you got to worry about him having a brain chip. You got to compete against the brain chip niggas? Jesus Christ. It's like, all right, I already got to compete against AI and the robots and the AI and robotics. Now I got to compete against the niggas that's willing to do. I already got to compete against niggas that do cocaine. I get tired. And I got to compete against niggas that'll go, let's go. Geez, I got to compete against that. So I already got to compete against the cokeheads. Now I got to compete against the AI. Now I got to compete against the cyborgs. Like, I'm just human. The game is being harder than it's ever been. So if you're not a hard worker, if you think I'm telling you, dog, you going to get left, dog.
You're finished.
The game is getting so hard. the competition is doing
So
the
with
most.
so with that chip, how many people has that chip?
Just a couple dozen, couple hundred. Just starting off.
100?
Couple dozen. Like, I mean, thousands of people signed up for it, so they're just like that pissed me off. That made headlines too when he released the sign up form for the brain chip, and tens of thousands of people. Because what you were hoping was niggas ain't gonna want that chip inserted in their brain. Niggas
Why not? It's enhancement.
And then when you saw like, damn,
Put me together.
damn, now you're gonna have people like damn, because you don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, but I gotta compete. I don't want a brain chip. Come on, man, it's pissing me off, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
but
niggas had it so easy.
it's to get an advantage. Now it's like now I got everything in my hands. I mean, in my head, not my hands, in my head, to figure out whatever I need to figure out.
Think about having perfect recall, perfect memory. Remember everything you're supposed to know. You can't compete.
You
against
can't go.
these
Now
niggas.
you go to school. You smarter than the teacher.
Yeah, dog. What school? I'll download the fucking education. I'll just download it. Like, what are you saying to me? It's all gonna be right there for me to need to be able to.
That's
on my brain.
That's a true definition of a cheat code.
Oh my god, man. Oh my god. I'm just saying, AI with the technology, how things is going. It makes me want to quit my jobs. It does. Makes me want to
get the chip.
No, and like save up 6 months and just like build a business, focus. Because I feel like I'm not absorbing enough knowledge. Like, for example, I know that there's an AI that exists. I don't know what the name of it is. I don't know how to get to it. I haven't investigated it, but there's an AI that people are using to buy stocks and sell stocks, and they're making money off of it. So, hypothetically, there's people that just quit their jobs, use the money that they got, use the AI. The AI will build the money for them. The AI will make money for you. And there's ways to do it. I don't know the ways. I haven't had the time to investigate it, but part of me feels dumb for not doing it. If there's people doing that right now, and I'm like, what? It's a robot. It's a computer. You don't have to know how to do stocks, dude. The AI know how to do it. Yeah. You just got to give it the money to trade. And sure, the AI gonna miss sometimes, but it's gonna hit a lot more than you will. Trust me. You know what I mean? So
yeah, absolutely.
So like, to me, I need to figure that shit out. But at the same time, it's like it's AI. You don't trust it. But at the same time, you see the pattern. When the .com came out, when the general population is confused, the average person don't know what the .com. Average person don't know what the social media. Average person don't know what the crypto is. The people that take the time to investigate, the early adopters come out on top. So what I'm seeing is AI shit. Yeah, it's not as easy to find. I don't know the name of the tool. You have to go find it. You got to go pay money to be in those circles with those courses, with those groups to figure out what the fuck these investor groups are using, like with the Honey Drip Network and these dudes that are selling you access to these communities. Well, maybe you have to pay to get in those communities to ask the questions to figure out how the fuck these white boys making this money on this laptop, not working as hard as you. You may have to pay for access to them. You have to pay to go figure it out, and it might be worth it because people are making money as hard as I'm working. People are making more money than me not working as hard, and they don't have the same. They're not smart as me either. So they just invested in the right things. They just knew they were dumb. The problem is they knew they were dumb, and they knew that they had to go figure out whether it's all right. I'm dumb. I can't figure it out. Them niggas is making money. They figure it out. All right, let me just pay to go figure it out. But calling them, you could say it's dumb, but them just taking that simple route, like them not relying on their own understanding, like the Bible tells us not to. Like, me thinking, I can figure it out. I can build a charge. I can build a business. I don't need to go work on this. I don't need to go. Well, somebody like, man, fuck all that, nigga. I'm gonna go work. I'm gonna go figure out with the AI.
Easy way out.
Easy way out.
I said AI do what?
AI do what? Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. I got you.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now the AI bring me back.
Exactly.
You know,
bring me back.
Hand over fist.
Hand over fist. Yeah.
You know,
you can't keep working.
You keep working though, Charlie G.
Exactly.
Hey,
You know
y'all taking care of us though. Nah, he got him and his buddies on it.
That's what I'm saying.
But
dog.
you sit back here talking about hard work. Hard work, he's the fool.
Yeah,
he's the dummy.
That's what I'm saying. So I see that. So I'm like, man, probably want to just quit. You need to investigate. You need to take the time. You need to go pick the dog. Because do it while it's still emerging before it's too late.
Before it's too late.
Because this AI shit, I'm telling you, I don't know what's gonna be after this, but it feels like the last way. It feels like this is the one that's gonna close the door on you niggas. This is gonna close the door.
Yeah. I feel the same way. I think AI is here forever. Like it does too much for it to just vanish. It does too much.
But yeah, it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is that the AI is coming for us, and we need to stay on top of it, or we're gonna get left behind. And I don't want to get left behind, man. So Yeah, I'm gonna skip this one. Yeah, we touched that one already. All right, let me touch this one for a second. Listen, I never liked Jake Paul, and I still kind of don't. But anybody that's willing to step into the ring, this motherfucker right here is gonna earn a little bit of respect from me. You know what I mean? Because you can talk all the shit you want. You can talk all the shit online you want. We all know that Mike Tyson punches harder than a motherfucker.
Yeah, but Mike 57. Jake Paul's 27.
You want to fight Mike Tyson right now?
Never.
Okay, then.
I mean, hold on, I'm gonna take that back.
Then. I don't want to fight him right now.
I never fight Mike. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't trying to fight Mike Tyson.
He's
because that age should sound good,
but you've got to remember that he's 57 and smoke a lot of weed.
He do.
Don't get me wrong. That's Mike now. He know how to punch. But is that fight gonna really be like a boxing match, or it's gonna be really like just some stage money quick scheme? Like is he?
I don't think Mike Tyson gonna do that. I think Mike Tyson is a warrior, and once he steps in that ring and he's committed to fighting, you fighting Mike Tyson.
I feel sorry for Jake there.
Although I will say, I feel the only fight that made me feel not that way is when Mike Tyson fought Roy Jones.
That's what I'm saying.
I saw Mike Tyson not trying to kill him.
Yeah, like,
you know what I mean.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it gonna be a fight, or is it just a money scheme?
I don't want to see Mike Tyson not try to kill this nigga. I want to sound like
I don't think Jake can take one of them punches.
That's what I'm saying. I want Mike Tyson to really
get in there.
Really, like, all right.
Iron Mike. You want Iron Mike?
I wanted to hit him with that.
But Jake 27 now. He's 30 years younger than you now. Man.
That's what he thinks. That's why he took the fight. That's why he signed up.
30 years younger.
Listen, those muscle memory is a thing. That means his muscle memory.
Yeah, but he 50. He can't take those punches like he could when he was 20. His body not equipped to taking those blows like it once was.
I've never seen Mike Tyson get like knocked out. Really, I know he's been knocked down maybe once, but
Buster Douglas set him on his ass.
Yeah, Buster Douglas.
I know. And that was a young Mike. You know that Mike was unbeatable, Mike.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, this shit's so watered down now. So I don't know. I
want to watch it.
When is
the
fight?
You right now. It is July. They're not even sure. Come on, you're not gonna tell me. That's bad advertising. I ain't not gonna fucking tell me in the goddamn first line of the goddamn thing. But I heard it's in July. Face Off. It's not gonna tell me. That's stupid. That's bad advertising.
I'm ready for it though. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it because I'm a fan of Mike. Now, Jake, I don't really have nothing against Jake. You know, Jake is doing what he's supposed to do.
Nah, Jake talk a lot of shit and he knocked out Nate Robinson.
That's what
all right, so Jake, the black community.
Jake doing his job. He's selling y'all.
Yeah, he's selling. He's riling you up. You know what I'm saying? So listen,
get your money up,
after what he did to Nate Robinson, I can't allow this. Can't happen to Mike Tyson. If Mike Tyson get in there and get knocked out get beat up by the young white boy,
Jake might not land a punch for real.
Nah, he gonna land a punch because he's not Mayweather now. He gonna land a punch, but
he knocked Mayweather down.
Yeah, but did he?
I don't think he knocked Mayweather down.
No,
he might have hit him a few times.
He hit him a couple. He didn't knock Mayweather down. Mayweather won that fight, but Mayweather was still like, I could see he wasn't trying to get tagged though. He wasn't trying to get hit.
Mayweather 40.
Jake probably got some hits, about some power on him.
Look at him. He's not a small white boy.
I've heard he's got a little hit, but still, that's Mike Tyson. All right, and let me tell you something that a boxer's trainers have said, and I believe is true. They say you can't teach power.
Oh, you can't.
You can teach technique. You can teach how to do, but some guys just come in with fucking gunpowder on the end of their fucking knuckles.
Will Squad was a prime example of that. George Foreman.
Yeah.
Terrible boxer.
Yeah.
But he had so much power, and once he hit you, it was over with.
Yeah.
His skill was terrible.
Yeah.
What was it? Push you to the ring till you get arms reaching and knock your ass out. He wasn't a great boxer, but
that power.
He was so strong, it was nothing you could do with it. So, like you said, you can't teach strength. Like that's like you can't teach height.
Yeah. Yeah.
Motherfucker 7 feet. It is what it is.
Exactly. So you can't teach height. Can't teach that. But that power is like, because I've seen other guys worry about that. I got a kid like you. Because I've seen skinny guys with knockout power, dog. My uncle's one of them, bro. Even when he stopped working out, when he was still skinnier, like I still see some guys just know how to. Some guys, their punches just start from their ankle. They know what they're doing. They was born with their punches starting at their back ankle, dog. They just gonna twist, pivot, hip. They gonna not. You gonna get all of this crack. You gonna get everything they got. They putting in that motherfucking fist.
I'd have been around and didn't work out or nothing, but naturally was strong as he like, damn, that boy's strong as a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if he was in the gym.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know a guy like that. He just looked like he worked. And I've asked him, you work out? You don't work out? Then nah, I don't work out. And look at like, I swear, if you would just like look at the weight too long, you would like get so you know what I mean?
Like
some guys be like that genetically. You know what I mean?
Damn, like, how the fuck you like that?
And that's what I'm saying. Mike with that punching power, I'm sure the first day he stepped into the boxing gym, the very first day, he had that power.
Absolutely. Mike was a freak of nature. Speed, power, you know, a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of that stuff was just naturally given to him.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm still gonna see the fight though. That's gonna be a crazy fight.
I'm watching the fight as well.
All right. I'm gonna see. Is my poll still up? Let me see if my poll. Stop it. Let me see.
Okay, I see what you've been listening to.
Nah. Let me see if my poll's still up. Let me see. It might not be. Nah, it's not. It's not. Yeah, I got to go back in the archive. Well, the point is, it lost. It lost in the rankings and stuff. You know what I mean? I was trying to see if anybody was feeling these new Tims. You know what I mean? Shout out my nigga Spike Lee trying to model these Tims. If y'all see these Tims he got on, you know what I'm saying, with the extended, like, I don't know what to call that. Like, they got the sole on top. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys seen it. Let me scroll down. Yeah, these shit. You see these?
Oh, it's just terrible.
Yeah, these with like it's like a full. It's like I got the Tim on top.
Oh hell no!
Let me see. Let me zoom in here. We zoom in.
Oh, we terrible.
There you go. There you go. You see?
Like the bottom on the top of the shoe.
Yeah, the whole thing. Like it's like extended.
Hell
like...
no.
Oh, it almost looks like heels. Almost the way how it makes it look like heels. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
man, what's wrong with him?
That's a good picture of him right there.
Yeah, the bottom of the top. Oh no.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
That's some New York shit.
That's crazy.
That's some New York shit.
All I'm thinking of is the dirt getting in all the grooves. All I'm thinking is 2 weeks after wearing them shits, how much dirt? Because the bottom, you get so much grooves. Even the toothpick, you floss them bitches like, oh, it's gonna get so bad.
Those are terrible.
The maintenance on them boots, like,
they're terrible.
And they look like a hood Lego man. You know what I mean? Like
they. The bottom is the top. No.
The whole thing is.
No. I couldn't do it.
Except I don't know if you can get mad at someone if they step on your shoes and your shoes look like that. Like they stepped on the bottom, like it's the top. You know what I mean? Like you kind of can't scuff.
So you kind of like them then?
No, I don't. I don't, but I do. I don't, but I do.
So you're aware of? If there was a gift, you wouldn't purchase them with your own money.
Nah, I probably wouldn't. I would wear them. I would wear them though. I'd wear them. I don't know if I'd buy them. You know what I mean? But I'd wear them just because I'm from Brooklyn, and that's like that's like Brooklyn on steroids. But at the same time,
man, ain't no way in fuck. I don't give a fuck if you gave them shoes to me for free.
You wouldn't wear them. Just no way.
Man, bitch be in the backyard somewhere.
Like I'll tell you this, I'll wear those before I'll wear those fucking red boots that was popping like last year.
Oh, the big red boots.
Yeah,
that was triple. That too. They was triple. They went crazy. I seen people with that shit on too.
Yeah,
they was triple.
Dog, see, I would wear these before I wear them big red.
Big ass shoes. I'm straight.
The big red. That shit was retarded.
But
bro.
that's just the time we living in. It's crazy.
Now, I'm gonna just 2 seconds. All right, bro. All right.
Ay, okay.
I'm selling coochie. I'm selling coochie.
Damn.
I'm selling coochie. I'm selling.
Okay.
I'm selling coochie. I'm selling coochie.
Damn.
I'm selling coochie. I'm selling.
Okay.
Your man say he wanna go to Coochie World, so I introduced him to the Coochie Girls.
Okay.
I got.
Hold on.
Got my boy OJ the Juice on that thing. You hear me?
Listen. This song is so ignorant. It's so terrible.
But she's telling you what it is. I'm selling coochie.
But
she's so straightforward with it. I like it.
I was gonna say I wish I did. Why? This is why we gotta stop these people, dog. Because if I said that I didn't like the song a little bit, but I hate any this is terrible for the community. It's terrible for everybody listening. Terrible for her. Terrible for everyone in the video. Terrible. Should have never had no money put behind it. Should have never come to fruition. And I also should not like it at all.
I like it.
But I do.
I do. I like it. She's straight to it. I'm selling who? And then, like I
I'm
say,
selling
it's
Gucci.
it's OJ. When the last time you heard
Okay.
OJ? Yeah,
And him-
okay.
and him
Yeah,
on-
so
him on the
that
ad-libs.
live is perfect.
That's
It's
what I'm
per-
saying,
you
like-
couldn't find a better person. I don't care what you say. Like I like
Damn.
that. Yeah. Okay. Like that was perfect. She really put some thought into
She-
that. Like, who can I get to jump on this for this to make this pop? Bam. OJ the Juice.
Yeah.
We haven't heard him in 20 years.
I'm telling you.
That was perfect. I don't give a fuck about the rest of the song right there. Just the beginning of that song
I'm telling
got
it's
me.
hard, it's
And
hard.
then in the summertime, watch
That's
how much
going
you.
hit. That's going
Oh
hit.
my god, I'm selling.
Gucci.
I'm selling.
And the bitch is thinking like, that's
Talking
terrible.
about he looking for the coochie who like that's crazy.
That's
But
terrible.
that's our generation of music.
And that's Suki with the good coochie. So
Yeah, that's crazy.
that's
that-
terrible for our generation. I'm just saying.
But that's what it came down to. Now we the old heads. We looking like what the fuck you listening to?
Candace Owens, who some people in the back community hate, she said this in the video I was watching earlier today. She said that she feels like with what's going on today, she looks at hip hop culture, how it's being taken over, and she feels like being perverted by the white money behind it. She said she feels like we're being sold crack. She feels like with the way we're taking, she says these artists are being signed not because of their talent, but because of the filth. They're putting out filth, and they're putting money behind the filth and putting it to our people. They're like it's the equivalent of them selling us like audio crack. Like it's addictive. We like it. It's terrible for us. It's destroying the community. It's music crack. It's like I have every reason to not like that song, but they put the right beat. They got the right ad libs. They got the right cadence. She's attractive. I'm a nigga. I don't know. It's like a hack. They're trying to hack me. They're trying to hack me. You know what I mean? They're trying to hack my psyche.
Yeah, and that's the
You know
truth.
what I mean?
And that's the truth because, like, when you really sit back and think about it, like, what good artists are left? Like when you sit back and be like, all right, man, this artist here is fire. Like you could go play J. Cole, right? With us. We don't know who J. Cole is. But you go play J. Cole with a kid that's in the 9th grade of high school, he don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah.
But you go play Pooh Shiesty, talk about shoot a club up. They all
Nardo Wick
Nardo
or
Wick
one of these.
one of these off-brand guys that you know what I'm saying? Like
that be on straight demon time.
who was the guy? Who this for?
I ain't heard it.
You know who I'm talking about. I can't think of his name, but this song is Who This For? Everybody love that. I can't even understand what he's saying on the song. but everybody love him, you know what I'm saying? But you go play a guy like I say, J. Cole, for instance, that's a real rapper that's really giving you great music. They be like, man, we don't know who the fuck this guy is. Lil Durk speak to the people, that's a little different. Lil Baby, a little different. They more, caught up with us. They modern, but we still feel where they coming from.
They still got a brain to a degree.
Yeah. They actually rapping. But
these young guys, and part of me want to be like, part of me feels like I need to figure out how to take my message. Because at the end of the day, what do I want? I want more people to get good ideas in their head and live their lives better. I want the medicine, like change your life, do better, whatever. The medicine, I need to put it in the candy. So to me, it's like what matters more is getting your message to as many eyeballs as possible. Getting your message to as many ears as possible. So when I look at Drake or like a J. Cole, not Drake, J. Cole, like some of his beats could be catchier. Some of his hooks could be catchier. Some of his songs could be more, easier, more palatable. Like, I'm not saying you're not a good rapper. You're great. You're J. Cole. That's obvious. What I'm saying is this. If your goal is to get it in front of more people, if your goal is to, like, I wonder, would it hit the same? Like, if I took the same beat, the same cadences, the same ad-libs, and just change the words. You know what I mean? I feel like there hasn't been enough of this experiment done where, like, it needs to sound just as ignorant. It needs to sound just as lit, just as live, except the content needs to be different. That's like trying to make a cheeseburger that's healthy, a healthy cheeseburger.
Yeah, a vegan pack.
Yeah. But except I need to taste just as good as a regular burger. I need to trick you into being a better person. That's what I'm trying to do. Because they're tricking us into being a worse person. They do that all day.
That's easy.
That's easier.
Trick your mind to looking at like, okay, like she said, she's selling coochie. How many of them niggas that bought coochie?
Exactly.
It's like, okay, cool, I get that.
Yeah. Or like,
or she say, let's build a business. They're like, hold on,
Mhm.
I don't want to hear that.
or just let me say, I'm selling coochie. Well, what's a positive thing? I'm selling coochie, or I'm or I'm making movies. I don't know, or I'm doing something productive than selling coochie. God damn it!
Anything.
You know what I mean?
I'm feeding the homeless
Yeah,
or
yeah.
anything
Like,
like anything besides that. Like
come on, man.
the
But you
song
sell
wouldn't be as catchy. The song wouldn't get his views. The song would be nothing. The song would just be a song in the air.
like I wouldn't want to make a video. I want to make an ignorant good guy. Like I want to have a video with like mad bitches shaking ass. You know what I mean? Mad money on the floor and be like, I told him stay in school and go ahead and go to college. like why
Yeah,
can't
that's Lil Dicky. That's his
how
name.
come all the like I want it to be proper ignorance, like high class ignorance, like ignorance is good. Put the medicine in the candy. So yeah, I watch it because I want to see the bitches shaking. I like the drugs. I like all of that. But can I just take that and like put it on like a J. Cole or like a Kendrick? You know what I'm saying?
You can, but then it's like, where it's gonna go after that?
It's just I think the problem is the authenticity.
Yeah,
I think that's what the problem I went into that with because I don't want to portray all of this. I don't want to, but that's what y'all like. I want y'all to watch it. So it's like it's not what I want to do. I don't want to do no videos with that. I don't want to do all of that shit. That's not good because these niggas dealing with porn addiction and they get triggered by watching this shit and then I gotta go jerk off. You know what I mean? This niggas dealing with all types of shit. I want to be a trigger, so I know it's not good to give to y'all, but y'all know y'all gonna watch it. Y'all
yeah.
gonna watch it more, and I'm trying to give y'all good knowledge. So if I was giving y'all, if I had an informational video, right? Let's say teaching somebody about the AI um trading thing. I could have a video of me telling you the knowledge. I could have that same video playing while in the corner there's a bitch shaking ass or something happening over here and be like, all right, which one gonna get more views? What do you care about? You know what I mean? Like, oh, I added two girls shaking ass while I was giving some good information. All right, but more people watch it. More people got that information. Are you mad that more people also had to see bitches ass shaking? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what are you willing to do to get you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to reach these ignorant motherfuckers, man, and it's so difficult.
Just gotta be ignorant.
That's what I'm saying. I got to be ignorant, but then not. But I want to be part of the problem, so I got to be ignorant enough to attract them, but not ignorant, but intelligent enough to uh, lead them somewhere to a degree. You know what I mean? Like instead
That's
of just into the fuckery.
that's 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 hard. That's hard to figure out.
So a question I have for you that I really wanted to talk about is like, if someone gave you $10 billion, right?
Okay.
Um, with the mission statement, improve, permanently improve, or to massively improve the lives of black people in America. Like, what do you really feel like is one of the biggest problems that we're facing as a community, and how would you utilize that $10 billion to try to attack that?
So what I think that hinders the black community is the schooling. So much has been viewed to us as like, and I don't want to seem racist, but what these white folks have done for us, where they're not hitting us with enough knowledge of what us black as a community have done for us. Like what really puts in the work, the innovators and everything else, the people with the knowledge of what our black community, our real history.
Yeah,
Like we don't have our real history to really like fall back and look at things. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
To put in perspective, like when you look at Christopher, we celebrate Christopher Columbus days and shit like that.
yeah.
He didn't really do shit. He came, stole some shit, made some shit up. Okay, this is mine.
But we're not celebrating the Haitian Revolution, the biggest slave revolt
No,
in slavery history,
those things. So
which is a day black
I
people should
I
celebrate. I
will
think.
really dig in to us learning our real black culture, like
So,
what really hit home to get us real knowledge, because everything else is just shit made up. They just okay, man, you go to school, learn this shit here.
so you feel like with that $10 billion, are you saying you would try to establish some sort of
One that'd be one.
schooling,
Yeah, that'd be one thing. You know what I'm saying? As far as you know,
buy a school, build it up?
schools, not one, just number of schools. Like I want to just buy one school. I would try to take over a whole neighborhood. Like I would try
To,
to
to me,
okay,
you need four. To me,
for
elementary, middle school, high school, college.
bingo, bingo,
The whole way. The
and
whole way, baby.
real black colleges. Because if you go you really go back and research some of these black schools that's HBCUs,
Yeah.
they're really founded from white people.
Yeah. That was like
Like
as like a token.
like the Rockefeller name, last name is damn, what's the name of the school? I just saw it too. Like one of the schools. Her last name is really with that. Her original last name before she got married.
Yeah.
Is the last name of the HBCU. So she's funded that. But in our mind, that we so blind, so we think it's just HBCU. No, there's the white people still took over that. So me, I would really buckle down and get people to, or get our communities to really learn your history and really learn what's going on in this world to build, because we so used to
education. You're not wrong. It's the first thing. Education.
Liquor stores and all this stuff is at every corner. I ride on my neighbor's street, but I'm good at 5 liquor stores in my hood. I can walk in the back of the counter.
Yeah.
Where if you got in the suburbs, you don't even see. They shut down at a certain time. They're not even open.
Yeah.
But in the neighborhood, they open 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, they let you back there. They giving you credit. They talking to you crazy. They looking down at you. Where coming up, my parents, because you know you from New York, your parents are from New York, but my parents and my grandparents, they grew up on a block where the neighborhood was predominantly black and the business was ran was predominantly black. Yeah. We went away from that. They let people migrate here and live here, and now they done took over these liquor stores and gas stations and all this stuff. So no, I would try to buy that back and build that up. You know, show our people like, look, we can still do this, because we fight against each other so much.
We do
so much.
Nobody I don't know what that is with black people.
I seen a guy post this. It says, you stay here. A Mexican family buys a house. They move 4 people into that house. So now it's 5 people sitting in that Mexican house, right? Then they buy the house next door. So they move 2 out of that house to that house. You see what I'm saying? They buy the house next door. Now they take 2 more people out the house that had 5 people, move 2 in that house. Before you know it, that whole block was all Mexicans. If you look up like, damn, where did that come from? No, because they wasn't afraid to all live together.
Yeah.
And then once
build up.
Us as blacks, it's like, oh no, ain't nobody living here.
Exactly.
You're not staying here with me. Is you crazy?
But you out of 18.
Yeah, you out of 18.
Type shit.
He said, I'm not letting my kids leave at 18. My kids can never leave my house. If they're not physically or financially ready, they're not never leaving my house. But we so fucked up. It's like, you go figure it out at 14, 15. You know, I my mom didn't necessarily kick me out, but it was like, because my mom loved me. You know, she's a lover much. It's like they give you that, you a man now. It's like, damn, hold on, ma. I don't know what the fuck going on in this world. You know what I'm saying? No, you a man now. There's nothing wrong. I turned out great. You know, I'm not, but it's like, damn. The Mexicans will have a motherfucker there. He's 35 years old, still live with his mommy, but he's good.
Yeah.
Until he figure it out. Till he's ready. Till he's really, really ready. Yeah. We don't do that.
No.
We fight against each other so much. So for my billion, I would try to help my black people as much as possible.
You feel like education is a great way to do that.
That's where it starts.
I agree with that.
That's where it starts.
I agree with that.
Knowledge is power.
That's a very, very good direction to go. You know what I mean? At least you didn't say that black people's problems is they sneakers not flying enough. Let me come out with a sneaker line. You know what I mean? Or some shit like that. You know what I mean? I feel like education, yeah, honestly, I don't know if I'd have a different answer, honestly. You know what I mean? I would just buy enough land where I could have, not, I don't know if I want them all together, like the schools, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah. But you didn't.
So the college campus should definitely be a different campus.
Yeah, but
maybe the first 3, but the college campus.
So if you cop out, right? Look at it like this: if you cop out and just say you buy a neighborhood and you move all over to the neighborhood, they don't have the knowledge to keep the upkeep to know what to do after they got the home. But if they have the knowledge to become like carpenters and all these other things, like to be hands on to maintain a home,
the things that build the thing, yeah.
But if you just give them something, can't learn from that. You just gave me something. So I don't know. I've never been a homeowner. I don't know what's the steps to be becoming this. But if you set this up in the education system to show them, then they're more likely to sustain that home.
Yeah. The fact that I had to figure out how to file my own taxes, but y'all wanted to make sure I learned the Pythagorean theorem. You know what I mean? So like, why are y'all doing that? Like, why y'all making sure I know the quadratic formula thing, whatever the hell, but I don't know what I'm have to figure out when you get a job, which box of checkers is which dependent 0, 1. I don't know that math. I don't know zero my one dependent, zero my one. Which one's it? I don't know. You're not teaching me that. The thing that literally every American needs to know to function in society.
Bingo.
But the quantum slope and the whatever thing that's what I need to really get down to knowing. You know what I mean? Like the electrons and the protons and like dog. Can I know how to fill out the tax form?
Yeah, like it's like
you want to make sure you want me to spend $300 on this high school ring, but you're gonna make sure I graduate with a government ID, with a state ID. Like,
yeah, that's crazy. Like it's like you went 14 years of school, and out of all those years of school, how much of that shit you really using in today's life? You know, so it's like I say, like when
that curriculum is bullshit.
like when I be hearing steps and stuff like that. Like when we was not when when our parents was in school, they taught you the value of being a man, like value of like I say, just learning how to plumbing.
Getting a driver's license is way more in school,
yeah,
and also trades.
They taught you trades.
Yeah.
Trades is really the way to go. If you're gonna be a working man, a hard working man, I just say everybody's not gonna get the luxury of hitting the lick and becoming successful. Some people have to really buckle down and lock in.
And I respect that.
So
that's me, brother.
For you to really be successful in life, you need a trade. Because with the trade, you can become make your own prices.
Exactly.
So they don't have that in school no more.
They don't.
They took that away from us because they knew, like, damn, okay, if this man, because the man runs the household, like you always say, if this man gets this trade and becomes this guy, he's able to provide for his family in this way. But if I take this trade away from him, he's not able to provide for his family.
But really, you're weakening society.
And that was purposely done.
I don't know why. I know why though, because I said in this clip I was editing, I saw it, and I forgot I said it since I be drunk. I forget what I say sometimes, but I said the government wants you to depend on them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the government wants to weaken your confidence and your ability to survive without them.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So everything that weakens your ability to stand on your own, to build your own business, get your own solar panels. No. They want you dependent on a society, dependent on their systems. That way, they can control you. That way, you're not going to fuck up against the system because you can't stand on your own. That's why I want a house with, like I said, 3 things I want on my final property. It's not going to be my first property. But the 3 things I want on my final property. 1, solar panels. I do. Solar panels, so I got power. I can get efficient ones, even in Michigan, that'll power my house. And I can also get a machine that I can work out on that'll collect energy, go to the battery too. Probably have both of those, but for sure, solar panels. That's 1. 2, the reason why I need a certain amount of land, I need a certain, because it only costs like $10,000 or $15,000, and you can have a company come out and drill a well on your property. Like come out with some machine, drill down into the earth until they hit water. You know what I mean? And then hook up a system to tap into that water to give you your own water supply. Okay. So now you got solar panels, you got power. You spent the $15,000, you got a well drilled on your property. You got water. And then I get a chicken coop. I feel like of all the animals to manage, to eat, I feel like I could wrap my head around owning chickens the most. You know what I mean? Like it's just a coop. I could just build it. You know what I mean? Get it built good. All I got to worry about is checking out the poop. You know what I mean? Keep one little rooster. One rooster. The chicken's going to lay eggs regardless. When I want to eat a chicken, I'll just let the rooster fertilize one of the damn eggs, you know what I mean? To make sure I can replace the chicken I want to eat. It's like a system that'll just keep replacing itself. If I just keep giving it chicken feed or whatever I feed the chickens, you just start off with a couple of chickens and you can pretty much don't got to buy no more chickens. You want more chickens? Let the rooster add them. The fertilizer, you get more chickens. All right, you got too many chickens? Eat a couple. You know what I mean? Like it's like and in the meantime, they lay eggs every day. So you get chicken and eggs for pretty much just whatever the cost of feeding them is and cleaning up the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
the maintenance. You just said the maintenance of it.
Yeah. So I can wrap my head around that. So if I got those 3 things on a property, I'm kind of good in my mind. You know what I mean? Like I got protein I can eat, I got my own water, and I got my own power.
So would you grow vegetables?
Yeah, I would grow some vegetables as well, of course, some vegetables. But I don't think, I looked it up one time and they said that to sustain a family, they said a family of, I think, like 4, something like that, mother, kid, 2 kids, you need about 5 acres. That's what it said. It said, so if you were gonna raise enough animals and grow enough food to really sustain, to fully self-sustain and live off the land up for that family, they say you need about 5 acres.
So would you buy into the city or would you buy out of the city? Like your final property, not your first property. Your final property would it be Well, it's kind of hard to buy in the city because ain't no acres in the city. But would you buy in the neighborhoods? Then I'm gonna say that.
Or the only thing that, because I don't have a desire to be some country bumpkin living away out in the country
Okay.
necessarily. You know what I mean? Maybe I want to have 2 vacations out there to get away from the city sometimes, but I don't necessarily. I'm not an antisocial guy like that. I don't mind being in the city, but that the problem is that my ability to drill a well. I don't know what the city codes are for that. You know what I mean? I don't know how willing they would be willing to let me drill my own well and have my own personal water supply in the city. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, it shouldn't be that big a deal. I just have to get a cover, get a pet permit for it, and to me, it should be something that's not impossible.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe they don't want that to happen. You know what I mean? But to me, I know in Detroit and Michigan, I'm pretty sure you could drill a well almost on anyone's property. You probably would hit water, but how much fresh water should it underwood? You just water under it, just get given to you. You know what I mean? So me having my own, because I've seen one white guy do it. I seen one white guy do it. He paid a company. It was 15 grams. It was somewhere in Kansas or Montana, somewhere like that. And now he said he had it. It tapped into his thing and is pumping. I think it said like 10 gallons a second, and he has it hooked up to his water system in his house. The dude doesn't pay a water bill. You know what I mean? And has water all he wants,
Yeah.
straight from the fucking earth. You know what I mean?
So
like that's
tough because what I mean, like, you'll be cutting the water supply from, the big company like DTE or
yeah,
whatever.
or whatever. I don't need your water. I'm gonna get my own water.
Yeah,
because it's here. I can just pay the bigger money to invest in. But then once you're done, no water bill. You get solar panels, big money to invest in. When you're done, no light bill.
Yeah, that's tough.
So I'm taking water, light, pay off the house. My expenses go. I want to build that. My end house, I want it to be so efficient that I could give it to a nigga that work at Walmart. He could still run this house because the house don't have a light bill. Really, you maybe got to pay a little bit every year to maybe a solar panel go down, got to get it replaced or something. But other than that, you don't pay a light bill. You don't pay a water bill. You just pay taxes. You know what I mean? You can eat the chickens and shit, the shit in the back. You know what I mean? Like you really Gucci, my nigga. You're really good.
You really set up swell.
You really set up. You know what I mean? With just
I like it. I like it. I like it.
So,
but once again, that's my question was, where would you move to?
I like Michigan. I don't. Maybe when I get more money and I really have the pick of the 50 states, I'll probably pick the most tax advantage, like every other rich guy does, the most tax advantage place. But at the end of the day, I like Detroit.
No. I'm not saying moving out. I'm saying like, so your final property be out of the city. So your first would probably will be here.
My first property I plan to buy as close to this class station as I can afford. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
That's my idea, which is gonna put me probably at about 140, 150,000, 130,000, somewhere around that value range. Depending, I might have it. By the time I'm ready to buy, it might be 200,000. I don't know, but I want to buy as close to this podcast studio as I can.
Okay.
Which would be in Detroit. You know what I mean? But like I said, as long as they let me drill my well on that final property, then I'll be fine. Cause I can cut down the trees, whatever. I can get the solar going, and other thing is the neighbors. I've actually been in Jamaica and the Cayman Islands, and I know what it's like to live in a place where there's a dead ass rooster around, like a dead ass real live rooster. And let me tell you, the commercials or whatever, the movies, they ain't lie to you. When it's a crack of dawn, the rooster be roostering. Like real life, dead ass, that dead ass happens.
Yeah.
So if you own a rooster, it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? So, and that's gonna annoy the neighbors to a degree sometimes. They're like, cause every morning, like a crackhead, every morning.
So that's when you get your property like.
That's why when you want to own a chicken coop,
kind of spaced out from your neighbors, so they don't necessarily hear it.
But they still gonna hear it a little bit.
But a little from hearing it like a dog, like
a dog
like my
bark,
next door neighbor, dog bark crazy. But it's not that bad. But it's like, all right, man, you can shut that dog up a little bit. I'm trying to get some sleep. I'm trying to work. Whatever I got going
on. But
at
least the rooster, it only does that in the morning. It's not doing that all throughout the day for the most part. Unless you're bothering it. You know what I mean? Like it just in the morning time though, it's going off for that first little bit. The crack of dawn is going off. I don't know why it wants to do that, but it does that.
That's an alarm clock.
I don't know why it wants to do that, but it does it. And honestly, I actually loved it when I was a kid. When it was happening, I was like, "This is so cool. This is like real life."
Yeah, you really get to see it.
Like nature get real. Like when you step outside at night, you hear the crickets, like how it would in the movie. Like nature's real. Like when you wake up, there's a rooster. When you go outside, it's crickets.
I love. I ain't gonna say nature, but I love the knowing of animal species. Like that's the Discovery Channel and all that. Like that's
Yeah.
that's some of my.
Learning and living amongst, and
Oh man, you drop me off in the jungle. I know what's going on. I might
Uh-huh.
not survive, but I know what's going on.
And the funny thing is that there was someone talking about, I forgot what I was watching. We were watching some crazy shit, and it was talking about the non-communication, the non-verbal communication that humans have with animals. You know what I mean? It was like when you, because it talks about how a lot of tiger attackings and shit like that don't really happen in Africa. OD. You know what I mean? With what you would think with the because like the lions don't really hunt the humans like that. They kind of respect the humans to it. Like we can live with like we can live more in harmony with the animals than we are known moderns today could believe to think. You know what I mean? Because of how we are so like we're kind of bullies with the environment. Like we take over shit, put concrete, lay roads, do shit. And from an animal's perspective, like damn, this nigga's an asshole. You know what I mean? Like if I could build a nation, I fantasize all the time about building a nation. I would use the underground, but because they do, you know, they say that we can build down further than we could build up, which always bugs me out. I'm like, what? They say, so as big as the Empire State Building is, we could have that underground, like maybe twice the size.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, and the effect that would have on the surface level of the Earth. Like, so in my mind, I'm like, so technically, you could have a city that has just as many buildings, just as many population, just as many people, just as many everything as New York City. But looking at it, you see Montana, you see a beautiful like a park, maybe some benches, but there's a couple ports and the highway cities. Everything is underground. So, but everyone gets to enjoy the park of it. We get fresh air tunneled in. So, like, which air will be fresher? The air that's in New York City now, or the air that will be pumped into an underground city from a completely undisturbed natural environment up top? So, up top is like a national park, and a lot beneath the park is New York City. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it all depends because this it's so by all these gas run things and all that. The air so polluted. It be kind of hard. Maybe it might be better lower, less less of that BS hitting us.
Yeah, yeah.
So
And
the
it's,
fact that you said we can go deeper, that's tough. Like I what I'm saying, like that's crazy. That's
think about that.
That blows your mind. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying, like
yeah. We can go deeper
deeper.
than we can go taller.
So that might help us because there's less of the bad air that
And
we
think
because
about this.
we're already getting bad air now. As it
Think
is.
about highway systems being underground. Guess what? You got to build it once. You got to fix that. Ain't no rain coming to fuck up the road. Ain't no salt in the road.
Yeah.
Your traffic in your city is gonna flow regardless of the weather. At the same time, no deaths from spinouts because your entire highway system is under fucking ground. Guess what? Your electrical system is underground, so no power lines are falling over. No wind is making your power. No blackouts. No spinouts. No snowouts. Think about like you could you could have with computer screens to I mean with technology screens today, you could have every ceiling be a literal simulation of the exact sky of above ground at the exact same at the time. You know what I mean? And you could turn this entire ceiling into a OLED screen that's an exact representation of the real sky. So you could have a fake sky simulated and literally and have fresh air pumped from the non-polluted air and trees, everything outside, pumped down into the city. You know what I mean? And you could have the gases created on a traffic level pumped up. That way, on a civilian level, there's nothing but fresh pumped air into the place. You know what I'm saying? Really, so you really get nothing but fresh air quality. And I'm just saying, like, I can see other than an earthquake fucking your life up. I could just see so many.
Like if I had was here.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But a stable ground. So it's like, and heating. Heating is way cheaper underground. Cooling is way cheaper underground because you can go because it's way easier to control temperature underground than up above.
Yeah.
So, like, there's to me the pros and cons versus living above ground versus living below ground city is like it's a no fucking brainer. It's a no brainer.
It has to be something because it hasn't been done.
Even wind resistance. My little car driving on the road on a surface level with the wind hitting your little ass car, you got to use more gas to fight against the wind. There's no wind fucking with you underground. You just go and the roads are perfect conditions every time. Like I don't know, dog. Like just I don't know. I don't know. I feel like living underground, even though it's some level will be depressing, but the same level, it's like you could always go above ground, and when you do go above ground, it's a fucking majesty. It's a whole park, the untouched nature looks beautiful. It's as
Yeah.
beautiful as nature could look because we're not up there fucking it up. You know what I mean?
That's a lot of money though.
That's a lot of money to build that.
That's a lot of money to build that. To build that perfect idea that you got going on in your head.
I'm just saying, because we build cities above ground, but the weather fucks it up.
Yeah,
That we have to keep repairing because the weather keeps fucking
like
it up.
The freeways was houses, like the freeways here.
Oh yeah, we built through communities. And
Yeah, that was houses, them was homes. Them people was living there. Then they just took that away.
It's like y'all train system versus New York train system. Last thing I'll say is that it's retarded because you don't build when you build trains or tracks or the queue line on top of the surface level, then it's still competing or in a way with surface traffic. Whereas the New York City subway, the reason why the New York City subway is the fastest way to get around a city is because it completely doesn't deal with New York City traffic at all. It's underground. It's a straight shot. Like traffic is doing beep, 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 and the train's unstopped underground. Can't stop that when you can't. As opposed to the surface level trains. So if they really wanted to make it empty, they need to build underground. The MTA system is underground building is why New York is what it is.
Yeah, I think the queue line is just a fancy way of saying the bus though. It's not really like a train to me. Like I don't look at the.
Yeah, but I don't know if technology is ever going to get to the point where we can invest in that point. But I think that's part of the reason why um, uh, Elon Musk wanted to. He has a tunnel boring company. You know what I mean? We was trying to dig a tunnel from L.A. to somewhere else in L.A. or something like that to cut travel time down. You know what I mean? Because underground you could beat all the traffic and all the stuff. You know, he understood what I was saying. You know what I mean? That's why he built something to tunnel, but he can't build the whole city now, can he? No, he can't. You know what I mean? Even though
he got the money too.
He could probably build a little town. You know what I mean? But yeah. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and toss it to Charles. I'm gonna get into that too in the second half, but I'm gonna go ahead and toss it to Charles, man, because Charles been over there tapping his foot, and hopefully his intro is still active. You know what I mean? So, Charles, are you there, Charles? Please come in, Charles. Charles, come in. Oi, Charles here with the news and the headlines to keep you lot informed of what's going on in the world. You know what I mean? Keep you understanding what's going on. Keep your head out of the sand and all that. You understand? So here we are. A couple stories here coming up for you lot. National Guard and state police will patrol NYC subways and check bags. Kathy Hochul in New York on Wednesday says she would deploy the National Guard soldiers and state officers to address the rise in kidnapping and stabbings and all that. There's tons of crimes happening. And it says in February, following a 45% spike in crimes in January. You understand? So there's loads of people that are not feeling safe in New York City in the subways and all that. So because of that, there's going to be an uptick of police there, according to the New York Times. So just stay tuned for that happening there. Next story up here. Users on Facebook, Instagram, and other Meta programs reported mass outages on Tuesday morning, leaving hundreds of thousands of users around the world without social media access ahead of a Super Tuesday voting. So you understand that there's social media manipulation happening right before elections happening, so that the idea that social media is just running as usual at this moment is not really a sound idea, as we have clear evidence of there being manipulation and the algorithm being on the side of the establishment as it stands. Anyway, next story up here. Last but certainly not least, Dragon Ball series and manga creator Akira Takemaya has died at the age of 68, and it's really sad. You understand? This man's been a part of my childhood for a long time. You know what I mean? So rest in peace to the man that created Goku, man. Goku. He created the only race that I ever wish I was besides black. I don't mind being a black person, but if I could pick another fucking race, it'd be a Super Saiyan, bro. Of course I want to be a Saiyan. Why not, man? But other than that, yeah, man. Amazing man here. Let's see a fan's reaction to the unfortunate passing.
Come on, man. We already lost Cartoon Network, man. We already lost, man. Look, man, I'm only crying because of the adrenaline. Ooh, fuck. Man, rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace, bro. You a real one, bro. You made my childhood beautiful. You hear me? Dragon Ball Z. You hear me? Rest well, brother. Your family, kudos, because they the best too. You hear me? Because mother, God damn it. Akira Toriyama. Rest in peace, my boy. This don't make no damn sense. Y'all took Cartoon Network. Now we ain't got the creative Dragon Ball Z. That's some bullshit. No, for real.
So yeah, rest in peace to my man's there. Unfortunate passing. For more information on these headlines, feel free to do your own fucking research. And with that, back to you, Charlie. Thanks, Charles. I appreciate it. Man, Dragon Ball Z creator gone. That shit fucked up.
That's tough, man.
That's fucked
Just
up.
growing up as a kid watching Dragon Ball Z, it's tough to hear that.
Yeah.
Literally childhood gone.
Yeah.
That's the definition of we getting
Yeah.
old.
I'm telling you, for real.
Like people just don't understand. Like, from the 90s to now, like Dragon Ball Z was it as a kid.
Yeah.
You ran home, like, okay, man,
Mhm.
Dragon Ball Z about to come on, we go catch that.
For
what I'm saying?
real.
Like
The Frieza, the
shit-
Cells, the
all that.
Majin Boos.
shit Goku went through.
Yeah.
Like he even when he died and came back, you like
Yeah.
it's time.
And the Halo time, you know what I mean?
Halo, all that, like
Him
man,
riding on the Nimbus and shit.
all that, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Mr. Popo. They said it was racist. The controversial Mr.
Vegeta
Popo.
Vegeta want to be stronger than him.
For real.
Kakarot.
Kakarot. Kakarot.
So it's just
Could never quite get this. Just pissed off. Couldn't quite fuck with him.
couldn't quite fuck with him, man. It just Trunks, everybody, man. It just
Yeah, that's a lovely unit. I love him, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
All the cells.
Yeah.
It's just
And the fact that in that universe, I could at least, if I wanted to, if I lived in that universe, I could gather the Dragon Balls up and wish to be a Super Saiyan. I could. At least there was hope to do the wishing of the Dragon Balls.
What was his best friend name that was human and could never
Krillin?
Krillin.
Yeah,
his man.
Krillin.
That was his man.
That's the best you could be. Even Krillin could get some shit off, man. Even Krillin could get some shit off.
But he wasn't shit, but he can get some shit off.
Yeah, he can get some shit. He gets it. Listen, he had that disc. I think he had that disc. Or maybe there's a nigga with the 3 eyes. I don't know what he was doing. It was crazy, you know what I mean? But shout out to Dragon Ball Z, man.
R.I.P. to that man. You know, you made my childhood what it was, man.
For real, hell yeah. You know what I mean? So shout out my homie that I have on here. Shout out my homie Shoot That. Oh, come on, just had him. Come here, my yeah, my homie Shoot That Money. Shout out my homie. Go ahead, go follow him on Instagram and all of that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Is there any like that you want to plug right now that you want to give a shout out to?
Shout out to who I want to shout out? Shit, my brothers, my cousin Kiki. I always want to shout her out her businesses and what she got going on.
Yeah, shout out Kiki.
You know, my homeboy Duro, man, he into the trucking business, man. He getting it together, man. He's trying to build his brand up.
Yeah.
Shout him on out. And everybody else that's, making positive moves into the city, into the world. It's just doing positive things, from making cakes, from, selling clothes, selling shoes, whatever else you got going on. I want to shout all y'all out.
I respect it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Go follow my homie and send him big booty pictures. He appreciate it, you know what I mean?
Chill on the big booty pictures, man.
Send them big booty pictures, dog. Send them big booty. Anyway, man, yeah. I don't know what's going on. Rambling segment, you already know. We have been struggling here in the month of March. I ain't gonna lie to you, but look, here's what did happen over the month of March. I officially launched Good and Ready Productions, the LLC. You know what I mean? I'm officially the legal state and the entity around. I'm officially a very, very low level CEO. All right, let's go. Shout out to that. Making that happen out there. You know what I'm saying? That shit took a while. It took a while, long time coming. So I could finally get a business account and everything. You know what I mean? And shit gonna be real for real. You know what I mean? Also, my drone is back. My drone is back and up and running. You know what I mean? I've been popping out with a little footage already. You know what I mean? This is some footage here that I just.
What did I do to deserve you?
Let me skip that one because that one got more views. That shit hit me. I gotta use better audio than this shit.
So many shit be on my mind, man. You know I be wanting to blow. You know I just wanna unload. You know I be wanting to speak everything on the truth, everything on soul. But you know I got control.
You know what I'm saying? This
I
footage
got
that I just shot.
and you know I got the dates. And you
Just like I either shot this yesterday or the day before because we got my drone back since Saturday. You know what I mean? No, really just yesterday then. So yeah, I went down there as soon as I got it. Happy as fuck to get it. Flew down there, flew down the block. You know what I mean? I go check it out on my Instagram. And just know I have way more drone footage ready to drop for y'all. The problem when we dropping drone footage with other audio was that my pre-recorded, my pre-programmed dropping won't let me drop with the audio pre-selected. So either I gotta drop with my song on it, you know what I mean, or I gotta drop it with no song on it, or I gotta Instagram won't let me drop it and then edit it and put a song on it after. So then I have to send it to my phone and do it. It was just more work, you know what I'm saying? So it's less work for me to just post it with my song behind it, and then maybe the next day or the day or whatever later, just remix it with somebody else's audio on it. You know what I mean? So it could do more views or whatever. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, how I'm gonna play it. Maybe I'll just manually upload it to Instagram whenever I can. You know what I mean? And put that audio behind it. We'll see. We'll see. But either way, drone footage on Instagram is a win. I'm telling you, it's gonna get more views. It's the way to go, and that's why I'm working to try to offer more variety in my timeline. Because when I look at my timeline on my Instagram, I feel like what is missing is variety. It's almost all podcasts. So I would like to mix in some skits, get some drone footage, and then of course with the Freestyle Fridays, whatever that was doing every week. So I got to work on offering more variety, which will make my timeline more dynamic and more engaging, more entertaining.
You got to go back to the written Wednesdays.
Yeah, that was
because you was real creative with that. Like the whole setup of that was real creative. I liked it that. Like I liked it that. Not more than the freestyle, but like you said, it's a different
more
look.
Put together. It's different.
It's you laying down talking to yourself. Like the creativeness with that was real good. I liked it that. I liked it a lot about what you did.
I appreciate that. And I do plan to bring that back. You know what I mean? I just haven't gotten there yet, but I do plan to bring that back. Because it'd be dope. You know what I mean? But just time. Time right now is a real turbulent time because I'm building everything. You know what I mean? I'm still learning the equipment. I'm still working my ass off to buy the stuff. So like, it's just hard to do right now. Well, my time and then shorties, I'm just saying, it's just hard right now to do it.
It'll come.
You know what I mean? But I do plan to bring back written Wednesdays. That is a motherfucking fact. I got one written and recorded right now that I just haven't put a video for yet. Just haven't put it out yet. It's ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so my drone's back. My LLC has started. You know what I mean? And I'm just making moves to get the electrician together to improve my home thing. And just know I'm making moves. Oh yeah, the analytics. Let me show you. Yeah, we're doing bad for March. No, doing bad. We're supposed to be on our way to 100K, and we are not there. We are not there, y'all. You know what I mean? And partly is because of the thing that the problems that got going on in March. You know what I mean? With the social medias and the election shit. You know what I mean? And then also I need to put out more funny content. I've been slacking on that, even though if I showed you my saved reels to remix, I got so many reels to remix that are funny, but I haven't done it yet. So I got to work on that. You know what I mean? I got to push that shit out. You know what I mean? But right now, yeah, it's abysmal. It's terrible.
You're a one man band, man. So it's people got to be patient, man. You know what I'm saying?
We only at 26,000 right now for the month, which is terrible. You know what I mean? 26,000. Last month.
Go ahead. I was about to say slow ground better than no ground. Go ahead.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I still racked about 7 G's on the Facebook. You know what I mean? Twitter's a bit slower than I would like, but it's also because I took the word leaks and certain things out of the hashtags. I'm gonna start to add those back with the new clips because I know what hashtags work on Twitter. So I'm gonna add a couple of those back on the hashtags that'll get my Twitter numbers up. You know what I mean? YouTube just says go fuck myself, so I don't know what's wrong with YouTube, but I'm gonna just keep posting and hoping maybe a couple of weeks they'll get their act together. You know what I mean? But yeah, right now we at 26,000, so I'm pushing. And then TikTok, my leading performer, is about to get fucking banned out the country. You know what I mean? So, so really, my number's gonna look like this when TikTok go on 15 grand without TikTok. You know what I mean? So first, the YouTube tells me to go fuck myself. Now they're about to take TikTok away from me. So they're not making it hard easy for the guy. You know what I mean? Huh? They're doing a vote right now to Congress, like the U.S. government, to ban TikTok out the country.
Wow. Why? Because what it's doing?
No, because it's owned by China, and they're worried about China spying on us through TikTok and our phones.
Oh. Well,
They told that. So what they're saying, and the government said, we're not banning TikTok. What we're saying is TikTok has to sell itself from its parent company, that's China. So TikTok, if you sever your ties with China and just like exist on your own, it's just not going to exist. But as long as you're owned by China and controlled by China, we're not going to allow you in the country because you're influencing our people.
you
And
can't have an up on us. I tell you this all the time. We are the bullies. It's no way you get no leverage, nothing.
Yeah.
If they feel like it's any way that you got an edge, we got to put a stop to that.
And they say it's like 170 million people in America that use TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok is used for everything. You know, people TikTok for this and TikTok for food recipes and TikTok for this and TikTok for sports bets, all type of stuff. Like TikTok took over the world.
Yeah.
So I get where they coming from.
Yeah, so they killing me with that. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I'm like, all right, I got to be real savvy, real creative in this game. You know what I mean? Because it's harder than ever. If I'd have just did what I'm doing right now, I swear on everything. If I would have did what I'm doing right now 5 years ago, what Haga system do, I'd have been took off. I'd have been took off. But how the algorithms is now, how it is now, the game is just different, dog. It's just, and then election year, it's just not helping how it is right now. You know what I mean? But
bad time. Timing is everything.
Timing is everything. You know what I mean?
Timing is everything.
But I'm hoping it'll swing back around. You know what I mean? I'll learn it. I'll get better and better. You know, I'm still not as good as I could be. There's a lot of things I have left to improve. So I'm never mad until I fully close that gap. When I fully close that gap, and I know there's no gap between me and my competition as far as our production level, how fast it comes out, how often it comes out, the variety of content. When I have everything hitting on like between like a 7 out of 10 to 8 to 9 out of 10 in almost every category: audio quality, visual quality, consistency, variety, comedy level, variety of guests, everything like even my like the StreamYard. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you, StreamYard before I close it. StreamYard is the name of the streaming software I plan to use once I get the software to stream the multiple camera angles. Because what StreamYard allows me to do, because I'm my whole one of my cores of my business models, you can see, is a multi-platform approach. I'm all about the multi-platform approach. I mean, I don't want to just exist on one platform. I'm all about being anywhere my fans could be. I mean, being omnipresent on the internet. And this StreamYard service, what they allow me to do is that I gotta stream once I start live streaming. All I gotta do is stream to StreamYard. I gotta focus on just one connection, one stream, and what StreamYard does is stream that one connection to YouTube, to Instagram, to Twitch, to this, to that. So I could be live on like 5 to 7 different platforms, the same way how I'm live on I'm posting clips here to 5 to 7 different platforms and be live at the same time. So when my podcast finally goes live, it's gonna be multi-platform live. The same way how my clips is multi-platform. You know what I mean? So I know my growth is gonna be exponential, and I know my growth is eventually gonna take off. You know what I mean? Because it's too well spread and too calculated, and it's just as much effort as you would put into one station. You know what I mean? With how I got it set up. And once again, shout out to the AI, man. The AI doing hella work for me. Hella work for me.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean? AI working its ass off. 90. What is it? Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna play this. Yeah. All right. So y'all know how I do. I interview brands with one of my takes the win tracks. You know what I mean? This is the track that I had used for my drone footage that got disappointing views, and then I used a Drake track over the same footage, and it got 3 times as many views. And I just gotta recognize that using other people's tracks over my drone footage is gonna be more successful than using mine, and just roll with it. Either way, it's my footage. Either way, it's still my platform. Either way, it's my views. You know what I'm saying? So they also there for the drone footage. You know what I mean? The drone footage be dope. But yeah, I say that to say over these segments now. I did this in my last podcast and I liked it. Over these segments when I play my music, I put drone footage during the podcast.
Okay.
Like last podcast, if you watch during this when I play my music, you're gonna see drone footage instead of us sitting there. You know what I mean? But yeah, So please enjoy my this last freestyle Friday. You gonna say something?
Oh, go ahead.
All right. Please enjoy.
I believe that. So I'm working on it. Hey, gotta stay in control. So many shit be on my mind, man. You know I be wanting to blow. You know I just wanna unload. You know I be wanna speak everything, all the truth, everything on soul. But you know I gotta control. I gotta control. And you know I got the dates. And you know I got the money, so I be like, baby, let's go away. But you know that these girls out here, really, they all be hoes. So even though I want the pussy, all that desire, I gotta control. I gotta control. Keep my body all in line. Gotta focus the mind. Gotta head and go grind. Everything I wanna do, all my desires ain't on the low. You think I ain't like you? Nah, little nigga, I gotta control. I gotta control. Everything up in my heart. Everything up in my mind. If I don't control it, tear me apart. Man, when I do this shit off the top, I swear it's an art. Man, y'all don't know. It take a lot of control. A lot of control. Yeah, nigga, real nervous. Yeah, I'm working hard, frustrated, feel like I've been done, deserved it. Still, I gotta stay focused every little day, focus on my purpose. Gotta wake up and go. Gotta stay in your control. Gotta stay in your control. Gotta kill everyone. Even though I hate everyone, gotta go get it done. Gotta go give love. Gotta go give the vibe. Gotta go give a smile. Thank God he let a nigga arrive. Yeah, I gotta control. All the passion on the side. Everything I wanna say. All the truth that I see. Everything I wanna do. CharlieGtv. I swear I ain't no hoe. I swear to God I get violent. I swear to God I could slap a nigga neck too strong without trying. But still I ain't where I wanna go. Hope you know. I got that violent shit, but I gotta control. I gotta control.
Give me this t-shirt that says I heart Aaron.
Can't trick me out my fame. Can't trick me out this shit I'm working hard for, nigga, not this. I gotta control. I gotta control.
Let me just say.
Anyway, man, yeah. Shout out that track there. That was all off the top, you know what I mean? All freestyle number 90. You know what I mean? If you go freestyle part number 90, if you go check the receipts, you know what I'm saying? Go check the receipts. Anyway, but yeah, get back to the pod.
And that boy way too dumb to see what's coming. It's almost better that you fucked up and always live. He gonna come looking for protection when I come calling.
You owe me money. 100K.
And you owe me bodies. But I'm gonna give you another shot at Tommy.
So we got 50. How you feel about 50 as an actor?
Genius. Good actor. I mean, good actor. Better
Directly. I know you like him behind the camera.
Yeah.
But specifically in front of the camera.
I like him as an actor. I like it. His roles is kind of like raw.
Yeah.
But I like him. I like him. His range is kind of limited because he stayed right in that same pocket of a person.
Yeah.
He don't go outside of it. But as far as an actor, he
well, like him, like 50 playing a retarded person, I can never see that. Like
yeah. Like I can't see him doing nothing else but gangster.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like he keep himself limited right there in that little pocket.
I can't see him playing a nerd or something.
Yeah. It's like,
you know what I mean? All right.
Lost for you. Mine get shot by some gangsters and now you hit the fucking lottery? So y'all tripping because I made insurance payments? What? I paid all her bills. What the fuck we on? Huh? How many years did I have to take care of her my goddamn self? Y'all were around doing nothing. Bullshit. And you gonna tell me I killed her? Come on, why man. Would you pay off a killer like Sweet?
Sweet. Anyway,
Andre, he's one of my least favorite.
Damn. Ain't he had to
because because of body of work.
Yeah,
body of work. It's not
same thing with his albums.
It's not that he's not a good actor, but what you really know him from? Four Brothers. That's 20 years ago.
That was a good movie.
And then he got Be Cool. Shit. What else he got?
He tried Ottawa, but no one.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's body of work. That hinders you. Like
yeah.
So yeah, he's least favorite. You know, because of body of work. Because of body of work.
I feel you. I mean, Tyrese is a singer turned actor, but
that don't
not
count.
the same. Not the same.
Yeah,
but that boy gonna do what he want to do. few extra dollars in the house ain't gonna hurt nothing.
I can't believe you.
Look, hey. I got a mortgage to pay every month. You know the hot water heater didn't crack.
So what that mean, man? You just gonna let your nephew ruin his life over a few dollars? What kind of man is you?
I'm the same kind of man took his sister's 2 kids in so they could stay together.
Take us. Hey, we took you in, man.
What?
Hey, be clear. This is my daddy house. I've been running things here since I was 15. You just been getting over.
Getting over? Boy, you was... Yeah, right.
I'm biased because I like T.I.
Yeah.
But
even in that scene,
that scene,
the dog guy's a superior actor, obviously in that scene.
But no. T.I. laid it down in that scene.
He did.
He who he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like T.I. So T.I., as far as a rapper, he did well. Even though he don't have a lot of body work, he got Takers. He got this ATL. Handful of other little movies. You know what I'm saying?
Tiny little.
Yeah, tiny little skit. So
yeah.
But I like T.I.
But you like when he shows up.
I like T.I. I like when he come. He brings it.
Yeah.
That's why I fucks with T.I.
You know what? Hey. The fucking thought did cross my mind, but I would never play you out like that for some money. The problem is you never valued our friendship as much as I did. Could you say that? You are like a sister to me.
Anyway,
Queen Latifah acting career is way better than what she ever produced music-wise to me. Because I'm not a Queen Latifah. I'm not gonna say I'm not a fan, but I don't know her music.
I know like one Queen Latifah song.
I probably know 1 or 2 songs, but movies I know 1,000 of them.
Yeah.
So it's like
her or fucking
Set It Off was
Bessie or
top 10
or Holiday or just tons of them. Really,
tons of movies. Like I say, her movies supersedes what she ever did musically.
Yeah.
So you know you added cream to the crop with her with that.
Queen Latifah did her thing. So especially as a female rapper turned actor. She might have to go. She might be the GOAT at that for real. Like,
I don't
female rapper turned actor. I can't think of no one
another,
else even getting close.
Yeah, that's
like
what
Nicki
I'm saying.
played in 1 or 2 movies. Nicki Minaj.
She's upper echelon.
Yeah.
So it's like
she is the queen.
She's the queen. Yeah. Bingo. You hit it right on the money. She's the queen.
She's the queen.
Up this early in a long time.
This shit was a motherfucker.
Turned on the TV this morning. Had the shit on about living in a violent world. Showed all these foreign places foreigners living on. Started thinking, man. Either they don't know, don't show, I don't care about what's going on in the hood.
Damn, my nigga.
What Cube is the first 50. Because he wrote most of these movies.
Yeah.
Really.
You're right.
He's the first 50.
You're right about that. Wow, why can't they work together?
I don't know.
I bet 50 is hard to work with.
But acting,
producing, because you did Friday,
script writing.
Yeah, script writing. Yeah.
He's unmatched.
Yeah.
So to put him in there, as far as acting, we're not gonna do what he wrote.
Yeah, like I said, yeah.
We're not gonna do what he wrote. Just as far as acting.
All right, he did the Triple X movie.
He did Triple X.
We did the Are We There Yet, which I loved the kids. All right.
Yep. I think he did. Was he in Biker Boys? He might have been. He was in Biker Boys.
He might have been in Biker Boys.
He was in Biker Boys. Are We There Yet? But he wrote those. But he was in that. 50. I mean, not 50 Cent. I'm sorry. Ice Cube he's up there.
He's solid.
He's solid as fuck.
In the Hood,
Boys in the Hood.
The Fridays.
The Fridays is classic movies for life.
Come on, the Fridays. So,
he's there. He's there. He's solidified. He's Big Unc for sure.
And now he got the Big 3 League running. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's.
Oh my bad. I haven't
got time.
Long time.
She's afraid the truth will come out.
Shit's inadmissible as fuck. True. But now that I know what to look for, I'll find it. You'll never get this in. And I can still call Tamika as a witness and prove you've got your own agenda. So, we're at an impasse. Or an opportunity. What do we both want? Or rather, what's in the interest of justice? Tasha's not the queen pin. She's not. And you didn't kill James St. Patrick. I did not. So if I back off the recusal and we go to trial, we work together. I get Tariq to take the stand, and on cross, you do your job. So,
I'm just saying, a nigga Method Man.
Method Man is goated.
As an actor.
As an actor, goated.
But all right. So first he had How High.
How High.
Then he had his lawyer game, lawyer bag. Then there's, let me see, Method Man. I'm trying to think. What's another movie he got?
Movies.
Because I've seen him on some shows, probably.
Yeah, you've seen him on shows, movies. Yeah, it's kind of hard to think right off the dribble movies.
Man, like a Method Man.
But as far as acting, I like him as an actor, especially in the Power series. He
Oh yeah, I remember him in the Power. Yeah, he did came through in the Power series.
So he put his bag on in that.
I remember. I remember one of the first times outside of How High. You know what I mean? But he good with the acting though. He really is though. I can see he tries.
Yeah, he's versatile.
He really and that's one another thing. He's very versatile.
Yeah,
you know
he can hit you in every which role. You know, he's not stuck in one role.
Wow, I keep
It's got timing.
But yeah, I respect it.
Whoa. I tell you what. Don't even worry about it, Jay.
You talking? Don't worry about it, man.
Hey,
Yo, she messing up my money, dog. She messing up my business with you, dog.
She ain't messing up
So then what
nothing.
the fuck is you talking about?
Whoa. Calm down, cowboy. Don't be screaming in my motherfucking office, dog. Relax.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I was
He was in Belly.
Who?
Method Man.
Oh yeah.
See, saying the gangster movies made me remember. But in Too Deep, LL is it.
LL,
he's it.
He's
cream of the crop.
As a rapper, actor.
For us, for me and you.
Yeah.
His rapping career was nothing for us. It was cool.
I'm bad.
But see, you from New York, so you got a little bit more of him.
Mama said knock you out.
I'm not gonna discredit him. I like his music, but his acting, I know way more.
Yeah.
I know way more.
Yeah,
I can relate more to acting than I can his music. I mean, his music, like you say, he got some shit.
I'm gonna love you better.
He got some shit. He got about 20 songs, I know.
Yeah.
But his movies, oh my God. Yeah. His movies is it. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out my homie LL.
Shout out LL, man. Ladies love Cool J.
I ain't talk to nobody, I know what. Cool. Always will be. I just came to see what's up. Let me tell you something, B.
This nigga here needs to get his flowers too. This nigga been in too many
everything.
Everything. This nigga been in too
Power
many
and all.
This nigga been in too many
everything. Loving basketball at all.
Nigga, how many hits has this nigga been in, dog?
He is really goated.
He really the
don't
goat.
never get talked about. But Tupac was just not getting into it.
Just getting, but you can see
poetic justice and all this. He
still got a cold above the rim. He still got a cold lineup.
He was in it.
He still got a cold lineup.
He maximized his talent early.
Yeah.
Early. You know, that's a prime example of taking advantage while I'm hot. Like, I'm striking. I'm here. I'm everywhere.
But you know, with today's world, with how much that I've heard, you know what I mean? I'll be honest with you. That makes me suspicious of Tupac, as in, like, why was he given so much access so quickly? Now I'm just saying, how could they get all of this? You know what I'm saying?
Let me kill you because you're too good.
Yeah, but then he still tried to, like, maybe be a little more revolutionary. They couldn't control him. Yeah, they had to take him out the game. I think they had to take Tupac was too powerful.
I like Pac, but like you say, his co-stars was just as good.
Yo, I'm telling this nigga here. I'm just saying, but yeah, Tupac, you took it out too early. But much as I think that Biggie Smalls is the purely better rapper on the track, just better purely as a rap, like going off the top. If I had to pick
rapper,
going off the top, and Tupac going to the top, Biggie going to crush him in my mind. But who had the bigger overall star potential?
Yeah.
Like star potential, Tupac was gonna be a way bigger star.
Absolutely.
Because Biggie wasn't gonna act in.
No.
What was gonna happen? He in the camera.
You got Biggie on Martin. That was about it.
Yeah. That was
about it.
Yeah. But yeah. Eve don't count. But I guess if you was talking about
Can't
Eve
do this no
rappers,
more.
but
Do what?
she was the only
This
other. Like,
us.
she was the only.
This game.
Well, I ain't playing games, baby.
Let's just move on.
So what? You just gonna break up with me?
Mm-hmm.
Who drank my apple juice to still be iconic to this day.
Who
But
drank my
as
apple
far as
juice?
body of work, shit, what she
Yeah.
got 2 movies?
Yeah, all I know,
At the barbershop.
barbershop. That's all
At
I
the
know.
barbershop, it's like we don't really know shit about Eve.
Nah, not
Like,
at all. I still remember the sex tape she had back in the day. I still remember that shit. You know what I mean?
But who drank my apple juice to be iconic? But I like where you going. I want to see you gonna hit all the rappers though, for real.
It's a good amount. It's a good amount here. But let me see.
You know, you say this, man.
Common.
No, you gotta be as great.
And
pretty bad.
Alicia Keys, by the way, at this moment, so
Maybe I
you
shouldn't
want to
say
talk about her little, even though she ain't do much.
You got this to do with Sean
She just wanted to get carried by Common in this movie. I don't know.
I remember this.
Yeah. Well, I remember this, but I seen this movie. I think I might have seen this in the theater. But
I was going in there acting a fool, baby.
I think Common. I can't remember what he was in a couple movies. He's been in a couple movies.
Yeah, you know, just right. John Wick 2, or John Wick 3.
Oh, I tell you what my favorite movie by Common is. I just remembered it. Gotta be Wanted with the curving bullets.
Wanted was a good one. He was in what's the movie with Keanu Reeves? Not Street Kings, I think that's the name of the movie. It was something like that, but he was in that movie when they came in the house. He was an undercover cop. He was coming in a few. He was in a few movies. So, because Common have been in a lot of movies, you kind of give him his credit where his credit due. Because once again, his rap career was for us. Well, for me, because your knowledge to him might be a little bit better than mine. For me, his rap career was kind of like
To me, it was like that too. Because I only like about like 3 Common songs I could really.
I like a little bit more than 3, but I ain't throwing Common on when I'm riding.
Yeah,
but I throw a Common movie on though and watch. Okay, I watch it. You know what I'm saying? So
he played like a bad guy in one of them movies, something like that. Yeah, he's been in a couple roles.
Yeah, he switched his roles up a little bit. So yeah.
Some honorable mentions. People wanted me to mention Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg, yeah. I mean? Snoop Dogg, was decent.
Yeah. Yeah, Vampires in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? They want me to mention Will Smith.
Oh, Will goated. You know he the greatest one out of all of them. That became a repertoire actor. There's nobody better than him.
We had to just leave him off the list.
Yeah, that's the GOAT. You can't pit him. You forgot Ludacris.
Ludacris, that's true. Even though he really just did the Fast and Furious, keep it a stack.
He did a little bit more than the Fast and Furious.
No, he really didn't.
But
he really didn't. Because I was talking about this. Like he really didn't.
You forgot Luda.
He really ain't do shit. No, Luda forgot Luda. What the fuck he do besides some State Farm commercials?
You can't do my nigga Luda.
Fast and
Furious. Can't do Luda like that.
That's all he got. That's all he got for real. I can't think
else?
of one other movie that nigga been in.
You forgot Ice-T.
Okay, all right. He's done a couple things. He had the same thing on the lawyer tip, kind of with the CSI type thing. He did do that.
You forgot
You know what I
Ice-T.
mean? It's been a couple.
You left a couple off of there.
You know what I mean? Because it's something that we do. You know what I mean? To go into the rappers, the actor.
Ice-T for sure. Career acting way better than his rap.
In his rap, for sure. There's some rap like but for some reason I don't feel like there's as many. I feel like there's a lot of actors and a lot of rappers and singers that go to acting, but not as many athletes.
They can't act. They retarded.
Yeah.
You can't do. So look, when you're an athlete, you locked in on sports, whatever sports you in, whatever profession you in that sport. So it's not like you don't have the range, or not saying the knowledge or whatever, of the know-how like it is for a rapper. A rapper automatically, he writes.
He knows words. He knows language. He knows expressing himself.
He know how to get the crowd going.
Yeah.
So he have a sense of acting in a sense.
Yeah.
Basketball players, shit. Look, man, you gonna come off this pick and shoot this motherfucker jumper.
They got kinetic intelligence.
Yeah.
Their ability to judge how to juke you out or how to position themselves to catch a ball or throw a ball or how to They have spatial intelligence or spatial.
Yeah.
But sometimes I don't know. Like I bet they would be great stuntmen. I bet athletes would be great stuntmen.
Some shit like
you know
that.
What I mean? They figure, or great maybe kung fu.
That's why
actors or
most
something.
athletes play 2 sports.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
your great like Dion, Bo Jackson, and all these.
They can play more than one sport.
They play 2 sports.
They know how to move their body.
They know how to. They can adapt better.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily get into. Well, Dion was a rapper, but
that's a little
you know what I'm saying. But it's
yeah.
like those athletes is hard to transition over to act. They get skits. They get little spotty moments.
Yeah,
like KG, he got spotty moments. They don't
When
get.
I really think about
it. No, but Iman Shumpert.
They got Jim Brown.
Iman Shumpert played a hell of a role in the shot.
Yeah, in the shot.
But he's a rapper too.
Yeah, true. Iman Shumpert's a little bit different. So that makes you think that maybe Damian Lillard could play in the role. Maybe
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because as time evolves.
But Shaq should have played some. Shaq ain't never.
He did Shazam.
That's true. I did watch Shazam. You right.
He did Shazam.
He did. But that's about it though.
I mean, Kobe. What did he do?
Nah.
Iverson. None of these.
Yeah.
Like LeBron do movies.
He did Space Jam. He did one ass
Space
movie.
Jam. He did another movie too with the white guy. I can't think of the name, but LeBron did. He wrote the movie as well too. So LeBron did movies.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Dwayne.
Of course, we got Space Jam, the original Space Jam.
Yeah, which is Mike.
Which I don't think he acted that well in that
Mike
movie.
and Charles Barkley and all them guys, but they got spotty moments.
Mm-hmm.
They just went in the movie. They just got their powers took it. And they
Damn, athletes can't act. Is that what we saying here?
Yeah, they can't.
Athletes can't act. When I think about it, really, for real, there's way more singers and rappers that become actors than athletes.
Because they artists for real. Like they artists in a different way. They artists is they craft of them hands on. Where a rapper is really like he's written, taking his time.
Yeah.
Like you gotta feel the crowd out when you do these things. When you out on stage performing, you really put on the act.
Yeah,
that's what you're doing. You put on the act to sell to the crowd.
Yeah.
So you automatically.
That's one thing I noticed in concerts. I've noticed that with Doja Cat and I'll say with her even a little bit more than Kendrick. Kendrick was feeling it too, but I could feel them feeling for the reaction for the. I could feel them being in tune with the crowd. Like I know there's a certain part of the show that they do on every show, but I can see the nuances that they're feeling in this crowd, or they're reacting here, or this is happening here. Like they're still a person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's why I like seeing concerts. I got to really see them. See how they react. They were like, "Oh," it was like, "Oh, yeah, I wasn't feeling that, huh?" She was saying some shit. Like Doja Cat was saying some shit with the crowd. That shit made me laugh. I was like, "She's in the moment. Like she's She's aware right now. She's feeling the crowd. She's with us. She's not overwhelmed by this. She's there. She's there with us. You know what I mean?
That's why like comedians transition over to acting so well.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah,
they get it. Boom.
Right, well, they already know crowds of people and getting. Comedians do really well.
They do really well acting.
You're right about that. You're right.
Comedians, athletes. Athletes don't do well.
That's why I go broke after y'all done in the league. That's why I always go broke.
They study a craft for years of their life to stay right here in this pocket.
Especially in football, because y'all done bang y'all brain out. At least the basketball, I don't understand y'all. Y'all knees and shit is fucked up, but y'all can still be able to act. Yeah, I know y'all tall as fucking. Y'all may be weird in them roles. Low key, but from your co-star, like your co-star is gonna be 6 foot. You always 6'5", 6'7". I think it's really too tall for the real for some reason. I probably awkward on camera, low key. But if y'all ain't off the basketball court, anytime you see an NBA nigga off the basketball court, he look awkward as fuck.
Yeah, he look weird.
He look weird.
Like you said, he's 6'7".
Yeah.
So for the moment, you like this.
Yeah, dog.
So imagine him acting. Cut.
Like what are you doing?
Come on, man. You go get this shit together. Carmelo. Just hold on to your role, player.
For real.
Just say these lines. He's like, man, listen, I can't do this shit.
That nigga is too tall.
You don't see like Jason Tatum and all these guys in movies?
Nah, you never see it. And you never see AI. None of them.
None of them guys.
None of them. And they'd be funny. It'd be something to be like handsome guys, whatever. Just nah. They just can't translate that. It's not.
It don't work for them.
That's why the athletes be looking so cringy in some commercials. They look like so like
that shit don't look right.
They can't.
It just don't add up. It don't add up.
That
But you
shit
see
funny.
Kevin Hart and everything.
Yeah. Kevin Hart, comedian. That's funny. That's
David
a funny
Chappelle.
observation that I never noticed.
I'm just pointing it out to you.
Athletes can't. That's funny.
That's not their job. Their job is to put that ball in the hole, or football, whatever,
Yeah.
whatever they doing at that moment. You know what? Later on in their career, yeah, they might do more commercial. It look better now because now they can focus in on it. They can get the training for it. But in
That's
the peak of their
crazy.
careers,
Nah,
they do some little Doritos eat a
Yeah,
chip commercials.
yeah. And
Some
them
little
shits be
quick
looking
shit.
like they be looking like so like not natural in them. Feeding them little, they look
Eat
so
the chip
funny.
and get the fuck on cut. All right, the commercial done. Like they don't have like
Yeah.
big movie roles.
They can't.
But
Anyway,
but I will say NBA players have excellent podcasters though.
yeah. I wonder what that they do. The athletes are killing the podcast game.
They are.
Between Shannon Sharp and a couple other ones.
Yeah, Paul George, Draymond Green. They have an excellent podcast. So they not all just.
And
just
the rappers
basketball.
are trying to get into the podcast, but I think the sports game is. But they have a lot more. See, because you as a former athlete have a lot more to offer in commentary on current sports than I feel like a former rapper does on the current music game. You do, but like we value their perspective more as a former athlete on the game than we value your rapper perspective on the music game necessarily.
Yeah.
We value it if you're in it at the moment, but like after retire.
That's because the basketball story catches your attention more than a rap story. Like hearing those moments of your first time going against Kobe, you like, damn, he went against Kobe.
Yeah.
Hearing your first time stepping on the NBA floor, you like, damn, I was nervous. Look at the lights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that you kind of like feel that, especially if you was an athlete. Like, damn, he went against who?
Yeah.
Or like you telling stories like Paul George was like, man, my first time I had to check Carmelo Anthony, Danny Green hurt himself. He wasn't really hurt. He just didn't want to play Carmelo that day.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that, you be like, damn, he faked his injury.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
play Carmelo.
that catches your attention more than anything. Like, man, my first time on the mic, I did this. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah, more people. I think it's more relatable because more people play basketball than rap. I was just thinking about it. Like more people probably play basketball or football than rap.
Yeah.
That actually tried to be a rapper. No, you tried to be a little football. You thought you was gonna be. You lived that more.
You stepped on the field with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like I played football, so I could relate. I know what that's like hitting, bashing.
Yeah.
And I played basketball, so I play basketball. So it's more relatable.
Yeah,
you know
absolutely,
what I mean? So
absolutely.
that makes
Like-
more sense. I can see why that relates more and it does better in podcasts.
So now when you in the sports world, you got to remember it's millions and millions and millions of motherfuckers trying to go pro.
Yeah.
It's
There's millions and millions of people that want to go pro and wanted to go pro, almost did go pro. There's a lot of people that never wanted to go pro, but love the team, love the sport. You know what I mean? Love the game. You know what I mean?
You got 50,000 motherfuckers want to be a rapper.
Yeah, not as yeah.
Just roughly, I'm of course it's more, but I'm just saying just roughly.
I know what
like,
you're
so
saying.
so it's like, what's going to catch your attention? A rapper trying to explain his come up, or a basketball player explaining his war story?
Exactly.
It's like, damn.
Fair enough.
I like that. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man. Listen, it's always a great time having my homie Dion on, man. Listen, I appreciate you coming out, man. Every podcast is a time capsule. All right. So looking towards the past and the future. What is something you would like to tell to 20-year-old Dion?
20 years from now, Dion.
No.
20-year-old Dion?
20-year-old Dion.
Oh, man. 20-year-old Dion. I want to tell 20-year-old Dion that life has changed and that saving and putting your money in the right places young will help you financially further in your life. As far as at 20-year-old Dion, I would just blow money on silly things. Now I learned to stack it, save it, invest it here, put it there. And just keep, like I said, keep your eyes open to things. You know what I'm saying? Don't just get caught up in one thing. Like at 20, I was only caught in gambling. So now that I'm older, I know to gamble, get a job, or buy property and things like that. So 20-year-old Dion, just wake up. The world is moving fast. Time is not your friend. It sneaks up on you before you know what. 10 years from now, you're 30.
Yeah.
So just wake up, man. Just having that knowledge of me knowing what I know now, what I could have used back then of my resources, where I really could have took advantage of my life to set me up. Not so much better, but more stable than what I'm at now.
Yeah.
That's what I would tell the 20-year-old.
Yeah. Think of the future.
Yeah.
Think of the future. Yeah. 100%. That's great advice. Now, I wish you a very, very long life, brother. One day you're gonna be 75 talking shit like I was on here 1080p talking about. What's something you would like to say to old Dion?
Old Dion, I hope you just around, man, to see your nieces and your nephews, and hopefully your biological children, grow into the fine young man or young woman that you model to be, as far as like giving them life advice, generational wealth and everything else. So just hoping that they path was smooth, and just sitting back and embracing everything that's happening of change, and hopefully this city, it really comes up to be what it was.
Yeah.
Back when my old heads was telling me about the city, so hopefully we making a comeback on that. So 75-year-old Dion can sit back and be like, damn, it happened. This city is back booming again. That's pretty much it.
All right, I respect the hell out of that. Hell yeah. And listen, I'm going to hopefully be a part of the wave that help make Detroit bring back to its original greatness. Right? Not to sound like Donald Trump, but make Detroit great again. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make it happen. Detroit was America's first great city, and I think the people don't forgot about that. And I'm happy to be a part of the people that going to help remind them. You know what I'm saying? With that, look, I'm going to put us in there. Old Charlie G, if you still alive, you probably cut your legs off from the knee down and got them replaced with cyborg shit because your feet be hurting, you know what I mean? And maybe that was a good decision. Maybe it wasn't. You know what I mean? Hopefully you don't got a brain chip. Hopefully you ain't taking drugs. Hopefully you still 100% human, at least in the cranium where it counts, all right? So, look, there's a lot of places your ears could be. I'm honored they chose to be with me. When in doubt, use calm honesty to express your vision. And most of all, thanks for listening.